Holy fuck. Everybody. What the fuck, Sandy?
Being an idiot.
Are you ready?
It's the Lord of Barovia.
Are you ready to fucking. Are you ready to get into this?
Fuck yeah.
Alright.
Wait, can I have 30 seconds?
There's no music because
Are
I
you
didn't set up.
cooking
30
your dinner?
He's gonna take his dinner.
He's gonna
I didn't-
he's gonna get alcohol on a bet. On bet.
It's either dinner
He
or
hasn't eaten
alcohol.
dinner.
I already had Kirin.
Eat alcohol with dinner.
He hasn't
I
eaten
just said
dinner.
eat alcohol.
Eat alcohol.
We're just going to be playing some familiar COS tracks because I have not.
Ooh.
I have not added any.
Hey, why? Hey, don't like
Any-
that, leh. We're streaming, eh. We are
I have not
recording this. We need to start
have
on
not-
I started the recording already.
Me too.
some naked
As in you're
and famous
streaming-
like
You're streaming.
something.
Yeah, I just started it.
I have not added any Waterdeep music because I haven't had the time. Let me do it over the weekend.
How do you
in the
add music? Can we add
You have to
music?
actually. No, you can't.
Yeah,
You
I
have
don't
to
think he want
literally
us to.
Download the fuck, and I don't want you to fuck touch the DM files anyway. You have
What
to.
what does the jukebox do?
It does this. I can play this song. Very familiar song.
Ooh.
No tata
Shit.
sauce.
It, that's the
Tata
story
sauce.
of Pam's life.
Okay, ready?
Sorry.
Is everybody here?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
On the western shores of Faerun lies the city of Waterdeep, a place of business for many, opportunity for others, and called home by countless thousands. But all know it as City of Splendor. Its history is old, older than the noble families that rule in the upper wards, older than Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter. It's the hub of many races which make up the spanning cast. It is a city of spectrums, great wealth, and oppressive poverty. In each of its 7 wards houses humans, tieflings, dwarfs, half-orcs, elves, dragonborn, and half another world of creatures. The streets of the castle ward are pristine, patrolled by guards who don colourful and exquisite armour. In the dock ward, amidst the sea foam and the smell of salt water or murderous shouting, you can see brightly lit tavern windows and salty dogs partaking in bouts of violence. The great graveyard, called the City of the Dead, sits in the eastern portion. It houses countless dead from 7 and 7 and 7 generations past. But this is a story for another time. This story has more humble beginnings. We start our adventure in the warmth of the Yawning Portal Inn, where 4 unlikely friends, 5 unlikely friends, find themselves, as they say, in the right place at the wrong time. You sit around a sturdy wooden table lit by brightly burning candle and littered with plates of cleared food and half-drained tankards. The sounds of gamblers yelling and drunken adventurers singing bawdy songs nearly drowned out by the off-key strumming of a young bard 3 tables over. What would you like to do?
Sorry, where are we again?
Yawning portal.
Oh, it's in the castle ward, right?
That is in the one
Yawning Portal Inn, right?
Yawning Portal Inn, yes.
Yawning.
The Yawning Portal, it's just called the Yawning Portal.
Right.
It's in near the trades ward.
I
Like
see. To the west of the
it's-
trades ward.
to the west of the trades ward.
Okay.
What would you like to do? You can all pull out your tokens, by the way. Make yourself comfortable at a table
Oh.
of your choosing.
Hey guys.
Are we not friends? Or can we be like sitting?
We are
Can't
friends.
hear you.
Up your
You
mind.
have been context is that you've been on one adventure together, and so you're familiar with each other, but not like super familiar.
Okay.
Known each other
Uh,
for like.
I could pull out my token, but I can't interact with it. Like, is that? Am I dumb? I
You can't interact with it.
Yeah, I can't like move it around.
Can the rest of you move your tokens?
Mm-hmm.
Help!
Huh.
I've lost control.
Why can you not? What? Where are you?
I'm.
Give me a second. Fix this.
Episode 1 issues.
It's okay.
Oh shit! What did I do?
Ah. Okay.
Try again.
No.
What?
Select. Yeah.
Why? Don't get it. Hey, what the fuck? Okay, you delete your token and pull it out again.
I can't because I can't select it.
You can't select it.
Yeah, like I can't select it. I can't.
Okay, try pulling it out again.
Yep. I still can't.
Huh? Oh yeah, I
Right.
never had this problem before leh.
Guys, I'm
What
broken.
the fuck? Are you like exceptionally broken today or some shit?
I don't know. I'm just here.
What are you drinking, Ian? Okay.
Why ah?
Damn it.
Wait ah. Where's your token? You pull it out?
Let me refresh my water.
Yeah. Let me. Oh, it's by the table. Above. Is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I pulled it out already. Hold on.
Should I try refreshing?
Can you try restarting? Yeah.
Oh, that is scary. There's
I
gonna
don't
be
understand eh.
Yeah.
It should not be like that. Very way else's works. No?
Hold on. Still loading in. Uh,
This is very confusing.
yeah. I still can't.
Huh? Sure,
Hmm.
Cam, do you know what's up?
It's odd. Like I could control my character at session 0.
Yeah, I didn't change anything leh.
Did you change your name? Was there any name change?
No, not on my part.
Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. I
What
see the
do?
problem. Yeah, okay. Ready or not? I'm about to fix it in one.
Yeah, I'm.
Try
Oh,
now.
yeah.
What do you do?
No, I found the problem. That's all that matters.
Probably something silly.
Yeah, something. Okay, gather
Change
around
the
the table,
name.
please. Yeah, just gather around the table, please.
Sit at the counter.
I don't see Ian.
You're all at a table. Let me rephrase. You don't have a can't sit at a counter.
Okay, I'm gonna sit on this guy.
At a table together.
Oh,
Okay.
there's no space.
There's a table here.
Are
Okay,
we...
that's good. Alright.
I don't see Ian's webcam now.
What
They're
would
just
you
me.
like? What?
I don't
I
see
see him.
Ian. Oh fuck!
Can I
Ugh.
reconnect?
Alright, what would you like to do, friends? The tavern is bustling. There are quite a few adventurers this evening.
Can
Of
we just-
particular note, you see at the bar a very stout man with a brown beard, slightly balding. However, he looks extremely muscled and very, very tan. And he's basically banging on the counter asking for service. In the other corner, you also see a orcish, half-orc woman who seems to be holding up quite a line in front of her. There seem to be like quite a number of people queuing up in front of her. You notice that at the table that she's at, she's kind of like arm wrestling.
Huh.
Every single person that she has challenged so far, she has taken down effortlessly. And she's
Are we
collecting.
talking about the table next to us? Sorry.
Just imagine like some table here lah, a table near you, and she basically like destroys the person and collects like 1 silver piece per win.
Whoa.
Let me just. What would you like to do?
I'm going to.
Woman is here. The orc woman is there.
Sorry, did Ian's webcam die or is it just me?
It's yeah, it did, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
it
We'll
did.
continue and he'll fix it eventually. What would the 5 of you like to do? You can talk amongst yourselves. You can,
Like we are acquainted
Oh,
with
it's
each
back,
other
it's
at
back.
this point, right?
yes, briefly acquainted. Like you've been on an adventure together, but nothing
So what brings us here, like in this moment in time? We just finished the adventure.
we just finished the adventure and you are celebrating your triumph, if you might say so.
Question outside
Yes.
of this. Who's taking party notes?
Oh,
What?
we could.
Who's taking party notes?
I mean, we didn't have that last campaign.
It's true.
It's
We
definitely
just-
all notes.
Party notes
Okay.
or like notes just in general?
I think we're all taking our individual notes.
Okay, we'll see how it goes as the campaign moves
Yeah,
along.
if there's info that needs to be shared or as a group, we can put it somewhere.
I thought Darren.
We have a
created
Google Sheet, right?
journal, no?
Yes, it's
Oh,
a
Google
sheet.
Sheet. Right.
Okay.
Alright.
Could I just take a look around and then try to get a bearing of who might be a threat to us in the immediate situation? Like anyone
Everybody
armed?
everybody's armed. You
'Cause
you don't
this
need
is the
to
yawning
make
portal,
any
this
you
is
don't
the
need,
yawning.
you don't need to make any check, but everybody is like carrying like maces and swords, but they're all sheathed. Nobody
Okay.
seems to be like brandishing any weapon of any sort.
Are we
uh,
staying in the inn? By all of us, or
no.
it's not an inn? Is it an inn?
It's a inn. There's a second floor.
But none of us are staying here.
I would say that the people who are not locals will probably be staying here.
So all of us.
No,
I'm
except
Oh, except Elrion.
Except for Arian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
what would you like to do?
I'm interested in the orc lady who's arm wrestling, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
eyeball.
I'll walk over with you to watch.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Alright, let's go observe. Let's go observe.
You
I'm
what?
gonna get a drink.
All right. Oh, we'll do it one at a time. You walk over, and then you see that basically like you hear a sound as she slams the like this very buff human guy's hand on the table like, effortlessly, and then she's like, "Hurry up!" And then she says that you notice that on her neck, a tattoo of a snake with wings.
Snake with wings.
And then she kind of like stretches and just like, next. And she looks straight at you, Elrion.
I approach cautiously.
Good luck.
Yes, you. How much will it be?
I don't take to be honest, you look really strong, so I'm not really
Yes.
confident.
I broke a man's arm once doing this.
1 silver on who's the winner.
1 silver it is.
Hold
Alright.
on, I'd like to bet against my friend here because I know him. He doesn't have
The
what it
bet
takes.
is between the two of us.
Oh,
unfortunately.
fine. Be like that.
That's...
You can have your turn if you'd like.
No, I'm think I'm
After him.
okay. No, that's okay.
One turn, me
Okay,
next.
make a strength check.
Oh my god, you
Yeah,
First
right.
row.
What?
He's saying something about water deep.
He said, one turn me next.
One time me.
Oh! That sucks. Alright.
First row.
You just need to be.
Wow. Nice
He-
first row.
She basically, like, as she's putting your hand down, she slams your hand so hard on the table, you feel like the table like kind of bend over a bit. And you, as you pull your arm out, your arm is like shuddering, and you can see like the back of your arm is like completely numb and red. Then he's like, "Thank you for the money. Next."
Wow.
I climb up the table, I mean up
Oh,
the chair, and I'm like, I put the money on the table and say thank you for the money, and then I get
What?
ready.
Master, are you sure?
Thank you for the
You-
money.
Thank you for the money. What do you mean?
Me next turn. Thank you for the money.
God fucking Kenkus. Alright!
Did I roll?
Let's go!
Did I roll, ah?
Strength check.
Oh, okay. Oh, negative one.
My
strength.
Alright.
still better than everyone.
You, after a very long struggle, where you see like she strains and you can see the veins popping in her neck, you manage to finally muster up the strength to like basically give one final push, and you slam her hand down on the table, and you see the crowd like you see the crowd, everybody's like looking at you as like
Thank you for the money.
the bird beat Yagra, the bird beat Yagra, guys.
Oh my god.
Then you see like this halfling guy with like a dagger. He walks up to you and is like, "What's your name? What's your name? Say your name."
Mustard!
I start
Then he
cheering.
ra- he raises-
Mustard.
he raises your hand.
Mustard.
Mustard!
Mustard!
I'm echoing it like
Mustard,
mustard.
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 Mustard gives the orc lady the 1 silver and says thank you for the money.
Alright, add 1 silver. Add 1 silver to your.
No, I give her the 1 silver.
What? You give her the 1
Alright.
silver. He just tosses it back at you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, got one.
Who is it? Maeve walks over to the bar.
It's Maeve.
Maeve? Maeve walks over to the bar. You walk over to the bar and you see the muscled man. He's kind of like, table 5, table 10, table 16, and he's like, you see all these like waiters like running around. You see like 2 waiters in particular. Both are halflings, and they're super fast. They're like on their feet, just like running around and balancing like trays of food and ale with their hands. You see like some of them are like one of them is like holding like 10 mugs of beer at one time, and he's like running around. So as he does that, you get close to the table and someone shoves you aside. And then he slaps a gold piece down on the table. And then you hear the crowd start to chant, "Dip, dip, 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 dip." And then you see Dernan like kind of like scratches his chin and he nods. And he reaches under the bar and he pulls out a bell and he hands it to the man. And you hear the other people's like, and you see the man right in front of you, like almost touching him. He starts stripping off his armor and his weapons. It goes down to his loins.
Maeve is very fascinated.
I didn't know it was that kind
And
of
when
bar.
and when he's down to his underwear, he walks out to this small wooden platform that hangs over the yawning portal. And you see Dernan kind of like pulls this like lever and the cable is lowered from above. And it has like a looped end to stand on. And you see the man takes one chug of beer, drops the tankard down into the hole and steps onto the rope. And then the rope is... he falls into the hole, into the portal.
Is he attached to the rope?
He's attached to the rope.
So like bungee jumping.
D&D bungee jumping.
Yeah.
Oh.
As soon as he's like past the lip of the hole, Dernan's like, "We'll be taking bets now. Opening up to the bar."
I prod Mustard and I like gesture to the coin that he just won, and I just kind of point him to it.
And you see like one of the halflings get up and say, "If anybody would like to bet for 3 minutes over here, 2 minutes over there, and 1 minute with me." And you see
so
like another 2 halflings get up on 2 seats.
What are we betting for exactly?
This is the first time you've seen this. You've never seen this before, actually.
Well, I guess they're trying to guess like
wait,
how
wait, wait,
long he can submerge.
Elrond, you have seen this before. This is a very common, not really very common, but a activity known as dipping in the yawning portal, where people actually dive into the under mountain and they try to retrieve a piece of treasure and come back. There is a 50% chance of fatality rate. So people usually try to bet on how long before the rope comes back up.
So this guy went in naked.
Yes.
I don't tell my party anything, but I instantly go to like 2 minutes.
And how? Then you see the halflings. How much would you like to bet, sir?
1 gold.
1 gold it is. And then
Wow.
How much
takes
money
your gold
do you
piece.
have,
How much money do you have actually?
Yeah.
Start with 10.
You
Oh,
just
it's like-
bet 10% of your whole money.
High roll.
Alright.
Smart man, smart
Anybody
man.
else betting?
No.
Keeping my coin.
Yeah.
I don't
Same.
know what's going on.
I gesture to the innkeeper to give me like an ale while I watch this unfold.
Yes, 5 copper. And then he slams the jug down on the table, mug down on the table.
So I'm still standing here and I'm like just trying to pay attention to what Yaga is doing.
She's kind of like rubbing her arm now and staring at Mustard,
Okay,
like very
so
aggressively. And
Let
like kind of
the-
stroking her chin. She's not accepting any more contests apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
While everybody is distracted by the spectacle of the dip, I assume no one's paying any attention to us.
Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
sure.
I say nice ink. I think I've seen that around before.
Uh-huh.
Just let me know if you have any work, and then I walk away and I join the rest of them.
She kind of stares at you as you walk away, like almost like sizing you up.
I'm
Hmm.
just sticking close to Mustard, kind of like hand around him, making sure he doesn't get pounced on or anything.
What? Mustard is like dipping his head over the.
Yeah, no,
Cool.
Mustard, don't do that.
All right. After 1 minute and 45 seconds,
Oh.
the rope kind of starts pulling up, and you see the man appear on one end of the rope, one hand holding the rope and the other holding the tankard up triumphantly, and he's holding what appears to be a golden necklace encrusted with a ruby. And he's like,
Whoa.
"Wow!" And you see the crowd starts cheering, and you see everybody who bet 1 minute, everybody who bet 1 minute starts cheering also. You see the other 2 halflings basically just pour the gold and the silver to Dernan. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
So when are we gonna try that?
He gets to about 20 feet when suddenly you see some kind of movement below him.
Oh,
You see the form of like a giant green hand reach out from the portal, and it kind of like grabs onto his lower torso, and the man kind of like doesn't seem to understand for a moment, like very confused face, and then the troll kind of, oh sorry, it's troll. The troll kind of catches him and rips his lower body down.
Oh.
That's
Wait,
a big
he's
yikes.
on the plank now. He's back on the plank, or he's like
He was
still
like he was attached to the
suspended
rope.
there?
So you see his upper body attached to the rope now.
Oh no!
As this happens, you see like
That's the appropriate reaction.
you see Dernan reach up and grab a great sword that's hanging up behind the bar, and then he vaults over the bar top and he yells, "Troll! Any help gets a free round on me!" And now I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yay, first in it. Ian, can you go to your settings and just like reconnect your?
Which setting?
First crit.
You see your gear icon. There will be a reconnect chat button.
Join our my initiative chat, guys.
Remember to click your
Shit.
token still.
Shit.
Oh, what
Where is
a
my
poop roll,
fighting
man.
My fighting playlist. There's my oh, there we go. Sorry.
Are there any flip tables where I can get behind?
Vampire combat.
Is there anything I can duck behind before things start?
I would say there will be a no, unless you're
Okay,
planning
sure.
to flip the table yourself.
But that's not really hiding anymore, is it?
Not exactly.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, in
I've got a second character ready.
we all. I'm sure we all do.
Thought the round's my Maeve.
My Ave.
Is it who's the one before that?
You go before monsters.
Wait, so what? Wait. So what am I seeing right now? Innkeeper
You
just
see-
jumped over the.
The
bar
bar top. Yeah.
He said trolls, and then he said.
He said anyone who helps gets a free round on me.
Okay, now Maeve is thinking, can I draw my weapon? We are in water deep.
You see like a lot of adventurers like start pussying out and they start backing off, but you see Dernan draws his weapon straight away. He pulls like this great sword off the back of the counter and just like leaps the
Wait. Let me read the guards again.
Wow.
I don't know.
You're in a inn full of adventurers. Armed with weapons. With a magical portal in the middle of the okay. I would
think,
say it's
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's okay, guys.
Okay, just
What was Stephanie pointing to?
these are like they look like giant mosquitoes, by the way, the things that are flying around.
I'm going to hold my action until I see what the innkeeper does.
Sure. This guy's gonna fly over.
Nice.
Elron, 11. That's 11 hit.
I don't see a roll. But it
Wait, what? Why is it?
doesn't hit.
Why is it rolling to me? That's so strange, one.
You slash whisper GM, is it?
No, I didn't. I just clicked the sheet.
Oh.
Why is
What?
everything? Why is everything fucking up today? Like I clicked the character.
What is your S in your chat?
What should I be? I'm SGM.
Oh, that's correct then.
Yeah. Why is it? Wait. Why is it whispering to me, my rolls?
Yeah, is there a setting where everything's whispered to GM?
Let me check. Wow, this is so fucking annoying. Why is it like that today? I never had this
There
problem.
is. Let me Google it for you. I'm very sure there is.
But 11 doesn't hit, right?
11 doesn't hit. Yeah, I knew 11 doesn't hit.
That's good.
Roll 20. Spurring.
You need to go out of game.
Yeah.
In the
Okay.
game settings, you look for whisper rolls to GM, and you need to turn that off.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Oh no, guys. DM's gone.
Whisper rolls to DM. Never whisper. It says never whisper rolls.
Oh, that means it's on the sheet itself. So what you can do is go in game, cog wheel.
Wow, that's fucking annoying. All my sheets is like that.
Yeah, then you need to apply default settings in the
Okay. Yeah.
all the way at the
do-
bottom. Do you see a apply default setting?
Give me a sec. How come your roll 20 so nice one?
Mine,
Yeah.
just dark mode.
Oh.
Dark mode makes everything better.
Go to settings and then where? The sheet is it?
You check your settings first. Your own chat settings, the cog. You go all the way to the bottom. Is there a apply default to all character or something like that? If not, you have to change one by one.
Nah, it doesn't.
You might have to change one by one.
Where's the setting to change even?
It's on the whisper rolls to GMs.
As in underwear.
On the character itself, is it?
On the sheet?
Yeah, let me check.
I never had these problems. I don't even know. Fuck.
This song is not doing it for me. I
I
just
know.
can't.
know.
PTSD, guys.
PTSD.
It feels like we never left because of struggle.
I need some time to make the music.
Okay, my bro.
Where ah?
When I open my game where I'm GM and then I check.
Wow. Triggered.
It's okay. First episode
okay lah.
issues.
We can fix it, but we just trust you, lor. If you roll that, then you roll that number.
No. We fix it
Yeah.
now so that it never happens again.
Oh, it wasn't a Huawei umbrella, it's a Xiaomi umbrella. Very excited. It can automatically open and close.
Because it's so hard, is it? It's so hard to do this.
Hey, I can just do this now.
Oh no, I lost webcam on all of you and maybe
You have to re-
Oh, I think I know where. Hold on.
Do any other roles work?
No. I think I know
I
where.
think
it is.
our Rosebud is just his the NPCs.
Fuck, I found it.
What is it?
It's in the sheet lah. Let me just double check whether it's.
Oh, the roll is in the game settings. The roll there, right?
It's,
Oh, it's set to never whisper roll.
it's
Yeah,
no,
mine-
I found it already. Okay, let me test. Give me a sec. I just needed to oh, that means all my stuff is like that. Ah, fuck, man. I gotta redo it later. Oh, more work.
feels bad, man.
Feels good. That works now. Okay.
Okay, great.
Nice.
Elrond.
That looks scary.
Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere close to that.
It hits.
Dude, it missed you already. I was just testing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God.
It's your turn, is what he means. Right?
Yes, it's your turn.
It's not my turn.
It's your
Say
turn.
no. Really?
Really?
I-
It literally says Elrond.
He's
On the
But-
tracker?
I rolled a 10.
It says 20.
No, that's the Sturge.
No, it says,
Sturge. Sturge.
it says 20. It says 20 Elrond. Eh.
That's weird.
I don't
Okay,
think
now
that's...
removing your 20 then.
2018 is.
Okay, I
It's
removing
2018 is Sturge. Then 14, 13, 10 is us.
Okay.
Come on, Sturge.
Yeah.
Oh God. We're gunning for you.
14, 13, 12. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 is all you are.
Then now
14, 13, 10, 10, 10.
you just skip the Sturge turn.
No, I didn't. No
Oh,
worry.
okay, you did.
It's this
Okay.
guy's turn. Okay. So I'm gonna blood drain you.
Oh boy.
You misses. So I'm just gonna run over also. You know, there's like 3 giant
I'm
mosquitoes start
tanking.
like flanking Elrond.
Wait, so how many of those are on his face?
3.
All
Yeah.
3 is not on his face.
It crits.
Oh no! It crits?
Crits.
TPK.
And it attaches itself to your face.
Ah. Okay.
Yes.
Shit.
8 damage. Elrond. Silly Seal.
Oh. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. I'm gonna cast Sleep.
Sleep?
Yeah, Sleep. So
You know that
I'll-
affects your allies, right?
yeah, I'm
You can
gonna
choose.
point it.
You can
it's a-
choose, right?
Yeah, it's a 20 feet radius, so
No,
I'm
I
gonna-
think it affects your allies in the radius.
yeah, it does.
Okay.
But I'm gonna aim it so that it hits from here. Here.
These
So
two
I'm,
lah.
I'm basically aiming for these two, and I don't
Okay.
think the throw will be affected.
No, throw is not affected. It's too much HP. You can
Yeah.
put the 2 sturges to sleep. If what check?
It's just hold on.
You,
let
you
me.
don't get a check.
You don't get a
It's
check,
just,
right? Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So
Yeah, both.
I need that skill, and thank you for bringing it so I don't have to.
problem. Team
They are
player.
both.
Hi, elf bro.
They're
Yeah,
both.
both asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna mark them in pink so that we know.
What? What happened to the other one?
It's
It's
in-
attached to Elrond.
Oh,
It's attached to Elrond's
and
neck.
that one is not. Oh, because then it will make everyone still okay.
Alright, this one's gonna run over to. The other's gonna run over to the troll.
Badass.
It's like you see, like holding a great sword in one hand, runs over the troll. It's gonna make 4 melee attacks. 1.
4. Whoa.
The troll has surfaced, or he's on the plank now.
He's on the plank. He's like 2 foot on the plank, holding onto the body in midair. This one misses. 1 more. Misses.
We can't see the roll, by the way.
Misses. Ah, fuck's sake. Right.
It's okay. Durnan is bro.
Okay. 1 more.
I don't see
That
those
hits.
rules. Oh,
Grim Vault.
now I
You see, like take the sword and just cleave, makes like a clean incision into like
Damn.
the side of the troll. And the troll, yeah, yelps out in pain. Alright. It's Maeve's turn, right? Is it?
Mustard.
12?
No,
Mustard.
I was 20. I went first, remember?
Yeah, 20. Then why do I have double rolls? Oh, these are from previously. You all fuckers never. You all rolled for fun last time. I didn't clear the initiative tracker.
The tracker looks fine, eh?
Anarietta, what was your roll? 8.
The
Yeah,
tracker
yeah,
looks
I'm
fine
sure.
for us.
It
For
looks.
us,
It doesn't look fine for me. Mustard.
Oh, Mustard's gonna launch use his longbow on the troll.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
That misses. Arrow just hits the ceiling. Troll.
I say I hold my action until I see what the innkeeper does, right?
Yes.
Gonna cast Sacred Flame
On.
on the troll lah.
Wow.
Sure.
On the innkeeper lah.
On the keeper lah. What check
Wow,
is it?
great!
Oh, it fails. It takes 1 damage. Burst of sacred flames tickles the troll.
Okay, okay.
Eh,
Noted.
Elrion!
Okay, I'm gonna spend my action to get the mosquito off my face. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to
Okay.
second wind.
This mosquito's out of your face. And then you're gonna use your bonus action too?
Second wind, so I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Fighter doing fighter stuff.
Woo, 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 woo.
So I heal 8 HP.
Okay.
Oh look, you're back
back up
to
You're back to full.
awesome.
How much damage do you take just now?
8.
Oh wow.
Run up to Anna.
Anna. Is that cool?
13?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
13?
What color is it? AC? Blue, right?
Yeah.
It's a miss.
Okay. Your turn.
Is that in melee range now?
Yep.
So I cast Booming Blade and my rapier glows with like energy and I do a rape.
Sure.
Woo.
Wait, you have booming blade already? At
Yeah.
level 1?
High elf.
My
Elf.
high
Oh,
elf
yeah,
cantrip,
high elf.
yeah.
Sure. That
There's
hits.
no sneak attack, right? Because that's not 5 feet.
That
yeah.
hit is dead. It just explodes. After you hit the rapier.
Oh,
Just explodes instantly into like a
Look at that.
like a
Overbig
burst of blood.
fucking-
The moment the energy comes into contact with it, just explodes into like a burst of explosion of blood.
Okay, I would like to
I was kidding.
reposition a little bit.
Sure.
Go behind this table.
Okay. This one's asleep.
haha.
If
I'm gonna Secret Flame the troll again.
sure.
Hey!
Uh-huh. That's not safe. Okay. A larger cone of fire hits the troll this time. Everybody's just like staring in amazement. Like you notice that a lot of the adventurers like kind of like reluctant to help and just standing by the side just watching the bunch of you fight the troll. Obviously
Stab.
after
They're a bad
Yeah.
sign, guys.
They're just
Alright, Sun's
pussies.
asleep. Sun's gonna attack you again, Elrion. 21, that hits 4. And he's
Oh,
gonna
damn
attach
it.
himself.
Wow.
He's gonna
Not
attach
like
himself.
this, dude.
He's attach himself to your face again.
That's unfortunate.
Cecil.
What can I do to help Elrion with that mosquito?
You can shoot an arrow and hope you don't miss.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, so I can like attack the
Yes, you can.
interesting.
It's very big. It's like the size of like half the size of him. It's a very, very big mosquito attached
Okay.
to his neck.
I'm going to draw my dagger and say,
Go ahead and crit.
yeah, hold still, Elrion. And I'm gonna. The dagger kind of has some green energy coming out of it. I cast a green flame blade.
Oh, big crit.
Okay, we need to hit.
Pretty space.
So I'll roll with my dagger.
It misses.
Oh no!
Oh,
No,
You are seeing the whole
dude.
still, and then it's like you try to make your cut. You kind of like, everyone kind of like shivers, and then he pulls the sturge out of the way, and your cut goes like wide.
well,
Oh,
Your
that was a
loss,
good
man.
setup.
Okay, Dylan's done. It's gonna hit 4 times again. That hits. That hits. 20. Miss. 31 damage. Just like takes off. Just like swings his blade and takes off the troll's hand with one clean slice.
damn.
Alright. Mustard.
Mustard's gonna shoot another arrow.
At what?
The troll.
That hits.
Die! What do I do?
Click
You
the
forgot how to play,
longbow. Click the longbow word.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Arrow hits his shoulder. He just like staggers for a second before like gathering itself and standing firm. Alright, Troll's turn. And bite Danan. That hits, I think. 1 claw, 2 claw, both all hit.
Oh.
Alright. Elrion. You see like the troll, right, kind of bites down on Danan and claws him, but Danan's like, come at me! It doesn't
Shit.
seem phased at all.
Donut's a
I'm
badass.
going to spend my action to get the damn thing off again.
Okay, sure, it comes off. What will you like do? That's it, right?
That's it. I don't have no more bonus action.
Alright. Anna?
I move up to this one,
Yep.
and I go for a rapier, which has sneak attack, and it will auto crit.
You don't have anybody next to you.
It's not next to me, it's next to 5 feet of the target. Ally
Wait.
is 5 feet of the target.
It's also asleep,
You-
so I guess.
Which one are you targeting? The one in the middle? Ah,
No, the one right here.
Ah,
front of
okay,
me.
okay.
Yeah.
Go.
Does it auto succeed since it's asleep, or is it just
No.
an advantage?
No, that miss. No, it doesn't. I think.
So I miss.
Yep.
Yeah, I use my bonus action to disengage. Go back there.
Sure. It's
It
asleep.
doesn't wake the target, right? Because I missed.
No, it doesn't. You just like you make a step and it kind of just like goes off target, off center. Myth. Guys, it's 3 sturges, boys. It shouldn't take this long. When I tell you how much HP these cunts have.
If I let's see, if I sacred flame at one of them, it's
Yes.
just a creature, right? It's not.
Yes.
It's not like one.
Yes, it's one creature.
Should let the green flame blade do its job.
I'm just gonna cast sacred flame at the troll.
Okay.
It's
Oh, it's
getting
actually,
progressively
it's actually
better.
quite a lot of damage. Oh, it saves.
Oh, dang it.
Oh.
Wow.
So does it take half the damage? Is that-
No, that takes no damage.
Oh, okay.
This one is going to attack Aerion again! 10 misses. Alright. Sailor Sail, you have a chance to end this. End my misery.
Try this
Please
again.
Don't miss the green flame blade.
Green flame blade. Going for the dagger roll.
That hits.
Oh,
Okay.
That's it.
So that's dagger damage on one, and then
It explodes.
3 on the other.
Roll it twice.
All
Get it to
explode!
crits. Doesn't matter.
All
I guess.
All explode! You see like the flame kind of like bounce off to the first sturge and it kind of like and it explodes in blood and then it bounces to the other one and it kind of explodes as well. And then all you see is Elrond covered in blood.
See, Elrion? Just had to hold still.
Alright. This all did. Alright, we have the troll left. Dernan is going to attempt to finish off the troll. With very shitty roll. Oh, 14? 14? One more, please. Please? No. Troll looks very roughed up. But he's still standing. Mustard.
Master.
Master. That hits. Oh.
Whoa.
And you see the arrow gets like sinks into the troll's neck, and the troll kind of falls backwards into the yawning portal. And you see everybody's like, oh, Master! And it's like, you see the turn around, look at you guys, and it's like, to the bar, beers on me!
A cheer.
Woo.
Alright. You gather at the bar, and Derna offers you 5 mugs of beer each as payment.
Wow.
And he says, I couldn't have done it without you. And he slaps you on the back, Mustard. You feel like you choke out like half of the beer that you drink when he slaps you on the back.
I kind of remark like, hey, you're not too bad with that great sword yourself.
It's,
Adventurer before?
many years of practice.
Does this happen often?
Every week.
Oh.
As you enjoy your beer and you see like the halflings kind of pull the Sturges' bodies out of the way, and they start bringing out like small mops and buckets and cleaning up the blood, and they offer you towels, Arion.
I clean the blood up
And they
as
clean
fast
yourself
as
up.
possible.
Yeah. You see a man walk up to you. He's like very white. He's like, dressed in very fine clothing, and he has a white beard, a very like long white beard and white hair. And then, you be adventurous, am I right? I saw how you dealt with the troll.
Well, that depends who's asking.
I have PTSD from Curse of Strahd already. Let's just tell the guy no and go home.
No, we don't want to go to Faerun.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, so I just say it depends who's asking.
Let's find a more private table to talk, shall we?
Oh, I've heard this.
Yeah, this is
The music ain't helping, man. This is the music.
Hurry up and stuff like all the money you have up your butt or something. So that maybe we'll still have it later.
I will stand up to follow the man. But I'm trying to see like if he has any like symbol or anything on him to indicate like he's maybe from like a family or like a noble family, or like is he wearing mage robes or something, you know.
You can make me a perception check. Nope.
Hashtag is amazing. Thanks, Cam. I was like, no longer have I opened my sheet.
He kind of brings you into this private room which was locked previously, and then Derna kind of sees him, recognizes him, and kind of walks over and unlocks the door for him. And he like ushers you in, and then he sits you down, and he's like, he strokes his beard and his mustache, and he adjusts his like hat, and he says, "Volo Tampa Gedarm at your service."
What the what?
You have not heard of me? Famous chronicler, wizard, and celebrity?
I'm afraid we are not from around these parts.
Oh, maybe
I
you
know.
have. Maybe you have heard of my upcoming book. And he puts the book on the table. Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Oh, I have that book.
I pick up the book and like flip through it a little bit.
You flip through it and it's like poorly drawn images of monsters and
Wait,
like
you're
scribbling.
Volo?
I am Volo, yes.
Huh.
Nope, still doesn't ring a bell. Yeah, just toss the book on the desk.
Oh,
Do you
Yeah,
know
I have
who he reminds me of? In the guy in Harry Potter, that celebrity guy that Hermione is in love with.
Gilderoy Lockhart.
Yes! Oh my gosh! The first thing I saw. Okay, anyway.
I am sorry that you haven't heard of me. I'm quite famous amongst these parts, you know.
I guess not famous enough.
But not everybody has access to this private room. Private
that-
room.
That's great.
Anyway, I'm sure you've noticed the violence in this filthy city over the past month. Yes?
No, not really.
Well,
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen so much blood since my last visit to Baldur's Gate. But I'm afraid that I actually misplaced someone of great importance in the violence. And I was wondering whether you would help me for a hefty fee, I might add, hefty fee.
did you just say you misplaced someone?
Somebody, like a
yeah.
human being.
Yes.
Like you lost your daughter?
Well, my friend's name is Floon. He's my best friend. He's got more beauty than brains, unfortunately, and he took a bad way home a couple of nights ago, and I think he was kidnapped. Or worse.
Well,
Killed.
about that money. How
Shiny.
hefty
If
is
you agree to
hefty?
track him down
Money.
with all due haste, I can offer you 10 gold pieces each now, and 10 times that when you find Floon.
Sorry. Floon is a what?
Floon's a human. His name
And
is Floon Blagmar.
And he lives in Waterdeep.
Oh, well, of course. He's a handsome human. Very, very handsome indeed. The girls are swooning over him.
And he has no family
Well, I mean, he's quite
aside from you.
he's quite distant from his family for personal reasons. I don't ask too many questions. We hang out a lot though.
Okay, hang on. Volo is a human guy. Floon is also a human guy.
Yes.
Okay, so in character, ask him. So, like, where did you say he went missing again? And when was this?
Oh, well, the only thing I remember that night was we were drinking at the dock ward. And that was the last time I saw him.
And where does he stay?
He disappeared a few nights later.
Oh, so you weren't like the last person to see him?
No,
or
I
You
was
just want us to track him down, but you don't know where he was taken from.
not. Exactly. But I'm sure adventurers of your repute, and he stares straight at Mustard,
Oh god.
will be able to track him down easily.
Wait, when you
I
say
mean, if you-
he took a bad way home, how do you know he took a bad way home?
Oh, I suspect he did.
You
He
seem
always
to
makes-
know his habits well. Why don't you tell us more about why you suspect that, or what leads do we have? Maybe you could give us his address. And
Maybe
we'll take a
he
look.
just went out of town.
Yeah.
It is very unlikely that he's out of town. We were supposed to meet up for dinner, and he never showed up.
Maybe he wasn't hungry.
Well, it's very unlike him to stand up his best friend.
Okay, so tell us all you know, and we might just decide to help.
What do you want to know?
Do you know where he stays?
Yes. He gives you an address of a house in Waterdeep. Nondescript address.
Which ward is
Not
this house in?
definitely not a noble. It's not a noble family's house.
Okay. You know, like where he would hang out. What does he do? Anyone who we can ask about where they've last seen him.
Hmm. I last saw him outside. Well, he likes to hang out outside the Skewered Dragon. It's a tavern between Net Street and Fillet Lane in the Dock Ward.
What does he do for a
Um,
living?
outside the what? Sorry.
Net Street and Fillet Lane
No,
in the
but
dock.
outside the
The
tavern.
Skewered
Oh,
Dragon.
Skewered
Skewered
Dragon.
Dragon.
So what
He's
does he
currently
do?
unemployed.
Do you have any enemies?
Enemies? I don't think so. Floon is the nicest man I've ever met in my entire life.
Hmm.
And what was he doing in the dog ward?
Oh no, your friend asked where he likes to hang out. I just said he likes to hang out there. I don't know whether he was there. But this is obviously a clue that you can follow up on if you like.
I mean, if he's so important to you, why haven't you done this yourself?
I mean, I would, but the Dockward is a dangerous place. Have you not heard?
And you're asking us to go?
Yeah? Well, you killed a troll! Did you not kill a troll?
Thank you for the silver.
Um,
So if I look at the rest of the party, like, do you guys want to do this? You want to help this guy out for some coin?
is he? I know he's unemployed, but does he have a trade? Like, is he a?
He's unemployed.
Yeah, but is he like a wizard person like you, or is he?
Oh, he is
A
a
baker.
very fine combatant.
So he's a fighter.
He is one of the best I've seen.
Apparently not good enough.
Well,
You guys want to do this?
I don't see why not. We don't really have anything better to do.
Sure. Turn to
Money.
You
Yeah.
mentioned that you haven't seen so much bloodshed. What do you mean by that?
Well, I
In
mean,
the past month.
there's been a lot of fighting and killings going on in Waterdeep. If you had your ear to the streets.
Tell us more.
In
Yes.
the dog ward specifically, or like everywhere?
Oh, the dog ward has been a heavily contested area. There's been a lot of fighting there recently. I'm not too sure why.
So you don't know who's fighting who,
Well,
or if any of these people would have anything to do with your friend's
I mean,
disappearance.
it is obvious that Xanatar is probably involved. I mean, that guild is all criminals are probably affiliated with them somehow.
Huh. So if you want us to do this, we're not returning the deposit, regardless of the outcome.
Of course, the deposit is for you to keep. But I'm
Consider it
sure that
risk pay.
renowned adventurers such as yourselves will be able to bring Floon back unharmed.
And you're gonna
Hey,
have to
smells and
throw in a
mustard.
copy of that book. Even
Of
though it's
course, a
probably not worth
signed
much.
copy for you. All of you will have
Great.
the first edition signed copy of my book.
Okay, okay.
Does he describe like Floon? Like, do we know exactly what he looks like what to look out for?
Floon, yes, of course. What does he look? He's a very handsome.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
that.
Very, very handsome
Okay.
human male. Yes. In his early 30s. He has a wavy red blonde hair. His hair is blonde but red. It's beautiful. It glistens in the sun.
Are you gay?
What? I have a wife.
Okay.
I mean, we aren't judging you. It's just
What?
Come on, guys. It's the
What
15th
question? What
century.
kind of question is what?
I mean, his name has the
Get
word
with the
gay in it,
times.
right?
sorry.
He was dressed in quite fine clothing the last time I met him, but I'm not sure whether he was wearing the same thing as before.
Does he always wear fine clothing, or was this?
Oh
like,
well,
special
he does.
occasion?
He does like to get dressed up when he meets people. Yes.
So, let's say we do start poking around, and let's say we get into some trouble for asking after your friend. Is any of that famous person influence gonna help us? Like with say, the City Watch.
Well, I'm no noble. I'm just a celebrity in the book writing industry. But I'll see what I can do.
Okay, fair enough. Now listen, there seems to be some loosely connected threads from whatever you just told us. Are you sure you're giving us all the information? You're not
I am
hiding.
100% sure.
And I insight check him.
Sure,
I also would like to insight check.
sure.
But
God damn it.
Cecil, you can tell that he's not quite giving everything away. But as to which part of like his whole meal, you're not quite sure.
Can I like say surely you've got something more for us to go on if you want to find your friend?
I'm afraid that's all really.
What with a
Ooh.
critical persuasion I can't do it?
No, I'm afraid
That
that's
was
all.
pretty high.
Yeah. I'm afraid that's all.
well, sure, but well, we are kind of new to town and we don't know all the rules yet. So if we do get ourselves in trouble, we are going to use your name.
Oh, of course. Yes.
You know what? For good measure, and then I put down a parchment of paper on the table. I was like, can you please write out your name and state exactly what you want us to do? As a
right.
contract of sorts.
Yeah, he does up like a very simple like worded contract, and he signs on it for you.
Okay, that's fair. And how shall we
Including
contact
including the payment terms.
Including the payment terms. But you notice that he hesitates when he writes the payment terms.
Well, I'm sure a man of your status won't have trouble paying up.
Of course not.
Otherwise, I'll cut your throat.
Of course.
Leave my hand on my
The
dagger.
price of 100 gold per piece, per person, or equivalent.
Or
No, no,
equivalent.
No. It's
No,
not
no.
all
Or
equivalent.
Not all
equivalent.
No.
It is stated on the contract. Or
No,
equivalent.
it's not all equivalent. No.
We only want shiny.
Yes.
Shiny, yes.
Yes, it will.
Yes, shiny.
I will not disappoint you.
Alright.
Okay, but
As
you
long
amend,
as Floon is unharmed.
you amend the contract now to like it has to be in gold.
I am afraid that is all the time I have. Take it or leave it, my friend.
Then we leave it.
Oh, that's it. No more campaign now. We're done already. Good job,
Fine.
guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, that's the real TPK, boys.
I'm not gonna go around trying to find someone and not be
Not
guaranteed
get
payment
paid.
later.
Come on.
No,
Equivalent, my friends. Equivalent.
that's
I
not
guarantee.
how business is done.
500 gold. Of
100
equivalent
gold worth of
in-
fertilizer, still fertilizer.
No. I guarantee you it will be. Okay. 500 gold.
Yeah,
Okay then.
500
Gold.
gold.
500 gold in gold, not in fertilizer.
Sure.
He amends the contract then.
Yes.
Okay, just to be clear, it's the dragons, not like any other currency that can't be used in Waterdeep. 500 dragons.
Right.
Yes. 500
Cash.
dragons. He stares at you.
And how shall we contact you?
He says, I will be here in 2 nights. I'm sure that will be sufficient time for you to find Floon.
Okay.
Ask him for his telegram.
Cool. I do tell Volo that my payment can come in the form of magical items, but they better be worth it.
He's like, magical, magical. Oh, yeah.
Dragons are fine too.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's easier. Okay, well, I guess you better be going now. Time's a wasting. Then he takes out this like stopwatch and looks at it. Then he shows it
Huh.
to you. Time's a wasting, my friends. My friend Floon could be tortured or killed as we speak.
Well, I sure hope that's not the case. I say.
I hope so.
Well, did he say when Floon disappeared?
A few nights ago.
I say last saw a few nights ago, but he doesn't know when.
Yeah, but it doesn't know exactly when.
When were they supposed to meet for dinner?
Last night.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, one more thing. Did you even talk to the proper authorities about this?
What? Do you think people go to the authorities when they want to enlist the help of adventurers? I thought you should know better than that by
What?
now.
I
No,
mean,
but
like, if your
what
friend
did-
disappeared, why
yeah.
wouldn't you just go to like,
The
hey, I
watch.
would like to report a missing person?
Oh, you could do that with the City Watch, and you know how many cases they have to handle.
But did you do it or not?
No,
Why not?
of course not. Adventurers tend to be more reliable, and they work on one thing at a time.
It's not
They
one.
expedite the situation for you.
It's not one or the other. You could have gone to the watch and then looked for adventures.
No, but I
Why
didn't. I
did you do
chose
that?
the speediest solution.
He's not wrong.
It's failing a course on basic logic here. I thought wizards were supposed to be smart.
Well,
You
I
haven't
am.
murder yet.
Is it? Well, your friend gets kidnapped. Please do try to approach the City Watch and let me know how that fares for you. Let me know how many months it takes for your friend to get back to you.
I'm not saying that you
If
shouldn't
they
have
do get
approached
back.
adventurers. Saying that you could have gone both.
It doesn't
well,
matter.
everybody.
Why would I waste time when I could use the speediest method available to me?
Okay, sure. I don't pursue the meta anymore.
Sure.
But I turned to the rest of them and like something's not right here. I think this Floon guy isn't completely legit. We should be careful when we look for him.
I agree.
Well, where should we start?
We can
Well-
go into his house, I guess.
I'm
Look
gonna.
Which
I'm gonna
ward is
wait.
his house located in?
Take all his shit.
He didn't give you like. I mean, he gave you the address, but are you gonna actually go to his house?
Yeah, why not? Good
Okay.
place to start, right?
House is.
Can I ask the innkeeper what he knows about Volvo since he seemed to recognize him just now?
Sure. Is
As
Volo's
we
very.
head out of the private room, is Yagra still there?
Yes, drinking.
Okay.
The nun says, very eccentric man, but he has money and he's able to, afford to pay a tab, which most people here can't. So we treat him a little differently compared to the rest of the patrons.
How much does a private room like that go a night?
It's quite expensive, at least 10 gold pieces.
So you hear anything about this Floon guy?
Floon, well, all I know is he and Volo go way back.
Volo also mentioned some unrest in the city, especially in the dock ward and things like that. Do you know?
The
anything
gangs
about
have been
that?
fighting, yes.
Gangs?
Yes. Xanatar, Guild, and the Zentarim.
Ah, I thought all the people in the underworld were connected to Xanatar in some way or the other.
Well, the Zentarim are unofficially known as not the most, cultured of guilds as well. If you know what I mean. I'm sure you are aware.
Here.
Hmm.
This is the glass.
Okay.
I mean, dealing in mercenaries and peddling illegal wares. This doesn't sound like.
Why hasn't the watch done anything about it?
Oh, the watch has done plenty. The watch does enough to keep them suppressed below, where people don't notice it very often, but recently they've been more active. The reasons to why I don't quite understand.
Any of them frequent your establishment?
And she kind of like looks over at Yagra.
She's the X or the Z?
I just give Maeve a look and like I'll explain later.
Sure.
With
Anyway,
X or you with Z, huh?
does Floon really have red and blonde hair?
Oh yes, he does.
Like a
It's more of like a dark
rooster?
blonde. I guess you could say so.
Okay, so I guess we are not talking to Denon anymore. Anyone else?
I sort of show him the address that we got and ask him any idea which part of the city this address is at.
Oh, well, that seems like it is near the south ward.
I assume that it's not difficult to get to the address if you like
It is not.
follow the signs and things like
It
that.
is not. Yeah.
South ward.
Fuck, that's far.
Southern ward.
Yeah, can't call it the south ward, you pleb.
What is the
Yeah.
description? It is called the Southern Ward, not the South Ward.
Okay, southern ward.
So I kind of like share with the party because I assume that I trust them, right? We've been about one mission in and we're not like strangers or anything.
Sure.
So I
Mhm.
It's up
kind
to
of
you,
tell
my
them
friend.
in a low voice that, you know, Yagra's tattoo, I'm not sure if you noticed, the
Mhm.
winged snake,
Mhm.
that's the symbol of the Zentarim and only they have it.
What's
And
that?
then, you know, I just
Oh, I should know that then.
Sorry?
I should know that too.
No.
Why not?
wait, what do you mean you should know that?
Oh.
Why should you know that?
Because I mean, where I'm from is like rivals with them, so I would know.
Where you're from? Baldur's Gate?
Yeah,
As in your faction, is it? What's it
yeah.
called?
Flaming Fist.
They are rivals with the Zentarim?
Yeah.
Okay, then you would know that. Okay, I need to. I'll DM you like. Okay, you know that they. Basically, all you know is that.
I
they
mean,
have
I
the
would
tattoos.
know like
Yeah.
their
Okay.
Okay.
identifier lah.
Yeah.
Understand?
Okay. Yeah, but that's all that you will know lah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. So because I don't actually know what the tattoo looks like, that's the correct one, right? That's the Zentarim tattoo.
You know what it looks like.
Yeah, but I don't know what's the tattoo. It is the Zentarim symbol lah.
There's only one Zentarim symbol.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah. So that's it lah. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
it. Lah. Cool.
Cool.
Should we ask her about it? I mean, ask her about Floon if you know he's got involved in some gang business.
Yeah, I mean we could just ask in general, maybe not
Directly.
yeah,
think we
review
could,
anything about
need
the
to
Z.
watch out. I think we need to watch out around her.
Why,
As far as I know,
I'm gonna. I mean, I won't join the conversation. I'll just kind of keep a distance. So I will try to look out for what's his face, Volvo, to see if like he leaves.
He's
in or
he's
whatever.
making an exit.
Maybe like half the party could take the adjacent table, and then 2 or 3 of us ask if it's all right to join.
Sure.
Yagra.
I
Yeah.
will take the furthest adjacent table.
Sure.
I'm
I'll-
assuming this is your
Who
account.
is joining her table?
I'll go.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'll go. Does
Okay,
Master
that's
wanna
great
join?
then.
No. Maybe
Master,
not.
join us.
Oh, to the thank you for the
Oh.
silver.
Elrond joining? I thought he hurt your feelings.
I'm joining.
As you approach, she stares you down. It's like,
I'm like,
no
hi.
more pets.
No,
Thank you for the
no.
silver.
I couldn't finish the 5 drinks I got from Dernan. Would you like to have some of them? Could we join you?
Mm. Sure, I never say no to free beer. Have a
Yeah,
seat.
like push like 2 mugs that are untouched from just now.
You kind of like downs one whole mug in one gulp.
So, like, we introduce ourselves. Like, I'm Anarieta. Yaga, right? We heard some of the other patrons mention.
What of it?
No, it's just making introductions.
My name is Yagra, yes. What is your business? And honestly, nobody sits with me. What is your business? And you must have a reason. There's no reason why people want to sit beside me. She seems a bit inebriated, yeah, like a bit tipsy.
Anybody want to take this?
I'm looking around at people who could potentially be looking at that table. I'm just keeping an eye out.
Everybody seems to be preoccupied with their own business, right, at this moment.
Mm.
Yeah, we are sort of looking for someone.
Okay, and I'm not a tracker.
Would you
Well-
happen to know about any blonde guy, really handsome, red hair?
No.
No, it's really
No.
important to us. Think you could?
Well,
Yeah, but it's not important to me.
would you know of anybody who would do any kidnap?
Yeah, it looks at you, it's like, the hell you asking, kid?
Oh shit.
I just kind of like look you. We're in the know. We're in the business as well.
You're
So-
not in the business. You don't know shit.
So why don't you help us out, and maybe we'll know something.
You can help me by leaving.
Sure. Enjoy the drink.
I leave.
I get up there.
Thank you for the silver.
I just
You see, you turn back Master and say, as you say thank you for the silver, you can see she's like pointing the middle finger at you.
Just waits. Like,
Okay. That's that then.
Right. What's next, guys? What would you like to
Should
do?
we do?
let's go.
What time
break
is it?
the House.
What time is it?
It's 8, slightly past 8.
At night?
Yeah, at night.
If we're gonna break and enter, we should do it now.
oh, I wasn't thinking of that, but
We can get shiny. We can take all the shiny and save him.
sure, let's go.
Yes, just
As long as
walk-
you don't
Go,
get
we
caught.
Go.
walk
Okay.
There's no
towards
map
his
for
house.
Flume's. There's no map for Flume's house, but I'll describe it.
Okay, let's go.
You walk up to this like it takes a while. Say like 30, 40-minute walk. You get to Flume's house. And when you finally reach,
Just assume it's on the southern ward.
yeah, it's this corner house, a bit run down, but the garden is extremely well kept. There are many varieties of orchids and roses that are growing, very well tended to.
This is his house.
This is his house.
Okay.
The door is locked and the windows are barred. And it's a locked, so
Anything around the back?
no back door.
Is it a standalone house?
It is a corner house. So it's
So
like a whole
all
block.
the windows are barred.
Yeah, the windows are locked lah. There's
Okay.
two front. Imagine like two front windows. Both windows are locked.
Okay, and the barred or locked.
Locked.
That's locked.
Okay, locked. And the door is also locked.
Yes.
There are no side windows.
No, because he's staying in a corner house.
Is it a quiet street? Are there a lot of human
There are
traffic?
second floor windows.
Uh,
Huh? It
okay.
is a relatively quiet street. As you are looking around the house, you can see like a city watch patrol. Just like if you stay there for like 15 minutes, maybe like after 15 minutes, the city watch patrol kind of walks past.
Okay, so let's just
signal
assume
you.
we have like a 10-minute window.
Right.
Could maybe two people take up positions at the ends of the street or like any junctions to keep a lookout, one on each end? Who's the least stealthy ones?
Me.
Clang clang.
I'll keep watch.
Okay, well what's the signal?
Well,
There's
why the
this.
least stealthy?
This is the signal.
Fuck.
Anyone have any communication ability?
Yeah, I can cast message, but it doesn't last very long, and I still kind of do need a signal.
Okay. Okay, are they I assume we're in earshot, so you could just sneeze really loudly if someone's coming. How about that?
Yeah, like Elron, you could probably like drop your sword or something, make a clang.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
No.
Yeah,
my
I mean,
gosh,
why
don't.
No,
not?
I'm just check. Let me just check the law, just in case.
Like, is it
Okay,
all the swords?
I will yawn very loudly when the city watches.
Like, huh!
Burglary is imprisonment up to 3 months. Okay.
Who cares? We got
Can we
15
handle
minutes.
3 months?
Are you
I
sure you
walk up
wanna...
to the front door and I knock.
No.
Are there
reply.
any signs of foul play at all? Like maybe the footpaths and anything?
No, none.
Okay,
It's
are
a
the
very
neighbors
perfectly
watching?
kept garden. There's no signs of like damage or anything.
Okay.
It's just a little rundown, but it's like natural, you know, like the paint is peeling kind of thing.
Okay, can we do a quick search of the garden? Nothing is out of place, no objects, no key under
They
the
find
rug,
spades.
no
and
rock
bucket.
with a little key inside.
No.
Okay, the neighbors aren't watching.
How do you see it? It's a corner house. You can't see the neighbors.
No, but like faces at windows and things like that. Is the street clear right now?
Every now and then there are people walking by because it's still quite early in the night.
Should we come back later? Nah, screw it. Let's do it now. I pick the lock.
Okay,
Whoa,
pick the lock.
okay.
I need you to make me a stealth check.
Sleight of hand or stealth?
Stealth check.
Oh god.
Oh my.
You pick the lock and you kind of like slip and you kind of you pull the handle down and you hear there's this loud sound that reverberates through the block.
Oh.
Who's keeping watch?
Me.
Ron and MF. Okay, you
I
see.
yawn to mask the
You
noise.
see, like you can hear like the nearest neighbor kind of like open the door.
I start doing yoga on the street.
This like half elf woman walks out, and she kind of like looks at you, the two of you standing there.
Hi.
Say
Sorry.
good evening.
We
Hey.
are.
Yeah,
Two of us
sorry,
is
sorry.
with me and Elron.
Everyone, yeah.
Oh, sorry, we were just doing Pilates.
Hi.
Sorry.
Sorry. We are new to the city. We hear that there's a dancing court or something, like a jade dance.
Yeah. We were just
We
doing
try to
Pilates.
find.
Sorry.
it.
If you heard a loud noise, it's probably my bone. You know, I haven't done this.
It's like both of you make me deception checks.
Why I don't want to find the jade dancer? What's wrong with that? It was accurate lore. Wait.
How did I roll a 1?
Did I not add that? No. Damn it. Where's deception? Okay. Okay, I added it
Taking
to
the
my
average.
macro.
Taking the average, Alright. You see a little girl, a little half-elf girl runs up and hugs the lady, Snee. And she kind of bends down, whispers to her something. You see the girl looks up at her and then runs behind, runs up the block.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
And she's like staring at you, like still watching you.
But does she notice that the rest of us are kind of like in the neighbor's front door?
She hasn't seen that yet.
Are we able to slip in and close
Slip
the
into
door
the
quietly?
house.
To her house.
You need to pick the lock first, lah. You need to use
Oh,
your
you didn't? Oh, right.
pick the lock first, lah.
I don't do that. I'm still standing outside.
You're still standing outside, okay.
And I pretend to like, I do nothing for now actually.
Yeah, right now, let me describe the scene to you. The two of you are standing awkwardly in a garden that doesn't belong to you, and the three of them are on the street, just standing there, being
But they are
stared down
quite
by
a distance for us. End
a
of the
distance
street,
away.
right?
A
Yeah.
distance away, yeah. But you can
Uh,
see them.
Like, sorry, if you could point us to the Jade Dancer, we'll make our way there.
There's no jade dancer here.
I heard it was in the southern ward. Jade Dancer?
It's not near here.
Oh, where would it be? We will head towards that direction.
You'll be going the opposite way.
That way?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Maybe you should stay for a while. Just, you know, just don't usually see people like you around this part of town.
okay, I noticed like
What?
all this going on, and I'm like, you know what? Let's get the heck out of
Yeah,
here.
like the moment that clang happened, I messaged Aaron like, do we need to get the hell out of
Yeah,
here?
like exit strategy now.
No, we're fine. Sorry, we'll be on our way. Sorry, I was just doing some Pilates on the street.
Aaron,
Sorry about that.
think your words, Aaron. 5 words. Think your 5 words.
Then we come back and we approach them, and they're like, "Hey, so any luck with that Jade dancer?"
Oh no! I don't think it's this way, dude. We went a completely wrong way.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, it's in that direction.
We'll head off then.
Yeah, the Durnan guy gave us the wrong direction.
Okay, you see she has her arms folded. She looks very cross. But are you
Sorry.
leaving?
Yeah, we're
Good
leaving.
night.
After she sees you leave, like made some considerable distance, she goes back into her house.
Okay, my bad, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, is her daughter still outside?
Doctor ran in, right?
Daughter ran up the block.
Up the block.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay. Wanna try and pick it again?
It's too
Well,
risky to come back like right away. and
I
try right
would
away.
like to go to the Jade Dancer. Actually,
What is the Jade Dancer?
it's apparently a festival hall.
That does.
That's right.
Huh.
Yeah, lah, it's a festival hall.
So is there a festival on now?
I don't
Festival
know.
hall is like it's more like
It's like the hall and an inn.
it's like a
and
dark,
all
it's like
go into one.
like a medieval disco.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
in a way.
Okay, I suppose we can check out like ask around at the Skewered Dragon tomorrow. So, the Skewered Dragon's a tavern, right?
Yep.
Okay. And that's in the dock walls, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Might not want to go there right now.
Okay. Let's go back to the yawning portal then.
we
Okay,
staying
Aaron, are
at
you
the
going
Yawning Portal?
home?
Yeah, we are. All of us are except for Almost said
Hell
near, but area. I'm sorry. The music makes me think you're still near. We
Yeah.
are
I
going
hit
back
home.
to Barovia.
I hit home and make a cup of tea.
Okay.
Okay. Yes,
Cool, cool,
that's it.
Where is your home?
Yeah, where
Do
do
we
you
know?
It's
You
stay?
in,
never told me. You never
no.
told me
Yeah, I
actually.
never told you.
Wait, we're not welcome to stay with you. What?
It's a one-room flat, my
It's
guy.
quite poor.
Right.
I'm a poor boy. I'm a rat.
Oh.
Which ward are you in? Do you know?
One of them. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
You're
He's
poor,
in
you
like he's
gotta
in the
make up
whatever
for-
ward.
Aha.
Okay.
Still waiting for BTO.
Wow. Rude.
Okay. Let's just assume you long rest and you regroup in the morning at the yawning portal. What would you like to do now?
Guess we can follow the only lead we have, and if we find nothing there, then we are going to break and enter. Maybe bring a mask this time.
That's even worse.
Why?
I can't
Not
do
even-
Pilates with a
That's
mask.
again, it's already game over.
That's true. That's true.
You might as well just go balls deep.
What if we wait? What if we wait? No, we only have one night.
Mhm.
2 nights. We already
One
wasted
night.
one night left.
So we have like a 24-hour plus
Maybe-
a bit more.
Maybe like 36.
Yeah.
36
20,
hours.
1.5 days.
Well,
I mean, worst come to worst, we walk away from this 10 gold richer.
That's true.
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 Check out dangerous place.
Forgot to add the gold.
well, before we go to the dock wards, we need to prepare for a little.
Right.
I heard prepare for little. I was like, what?
Me prepare before we hit there.
That's why he doesn't know
Okay.
where his house is lah. It's basically
He's in Barovia.
Castle Ravenloft.
You know how Vasily was totally not strat?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Elrond
How
is totally not
Elrond
near.
is totally not. Yeah.
Fuck.
We should just stab him right now lah.
The silver check.
Well, what are we gonna do? In the...
Okay.
What's
Well-
your idea of preparing?
Knowing the dock wards as a local myself,
Oh
Um,
my lord.
I think it'd be better if we passed our currency to the person who is the best at thieving, which is because there are a lot of thieves in dock wards.
Really?
And-
What's
I mean,
keeping your cash on me going to help? How is it going to help?
I mean,
Yeah, so-
you're
so
the
instead of-
Jesus
craftiest.
fucking Christ, the logic is
You're the
Yeah.
ridiculous, man. Just
craftiest,
carry on,
right?
carry on.
listen. So
You're the
instead of one
craftiest, right?
person, instead of one person losing their goal, if we get robbed,
Yeah,
everyone
it's
loses their
like
goal.
Russian roulette.
Yeah.
That-
How
Last
about you
time
all
you did-
keep your
If
goal?
one of us gets robbed, at least the others still have their goal. But he loses everything, then we're screwed.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, everybody keep
Yeah.
your gold in your bag.
We are at risk of being pickpocketed. We're not at risk of being jumped. Because if we are jumped, then we can like act in self-defense and kill them.
At the same time, the dock wards is really dark, so whoever
They're
can
going in the
light the
day.
way.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, if we only have one night there, we're going to spend more than the day there.
I mean, the high elves have no problem with that too.
Bitch, I have. I used to have that. I don't no longer have that.
I would say I can cast light, but I can't technically cast light.
You can sacred flame me, I guess.
One
I
need
have
to
a hooded
be thrown
lantern,
in
okay?
jail.
I have a hooded lantern if you need it. Don't be a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
And
from
5
what I,
candles. You need any more illumination supplies?
Elrond, are you sure you're not just being overly cautious of the
Hmm.
dog ward? From what
So
I've
sorry. Paranoid.
We should
Do
go
you
to
have
that place
something to
now.
tell us?
No, I mean, I've been robbed there before when I was young.
truly.
Was that your fault?
Maybe I went there by myself.
I mean, from what I've heard of the dog wards, people there are just, I mean, the conditions there are just poorer, but the people there are hardworking and honest. They try.
Okay. Well,
Just go there.
that's it. I haven't been there in many years.
Can anyone lend me a longbow?
I can lend you a light crossbow.
It's okay. I just want a longbow. It's fine. Let's go.
Yeah, I kind of want to.
I clutch my
On
long.
the way there, okay, as you're walking past,
Feel
uh,
like-
you walk past multiple shops as you make your way to the dog ward, and one in particular catches your attention. There is a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke that trails out of the shop's door as you walk past, and every wall is painted purple of this store.
Wait, this is in the manual.
This is in the dog ward.
And yep. On the way, and close to downward, and every dusty knick-knack on the shelf is from the window you can see because it's like a glass window is dyed a deep purple.
That's a peculiar
And
store.
at the front of the store, you see a stuffed beholder, which is dyed purple.
Oh, what?
It's open to public, right? The shop, so we can just walk in.
Yeah, it is a beholder.
Sure, I take a look.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
You walk in and then you walk in and ding, the bell rings. Ah! You see a hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter, and he's wearing like plum-colored robes, and he's smoking a pipe, purple pipe, and you see that when it blows out, the smoke is purple. Welcome to Zoblob's store.
Wait a second.
Oh my
No!
gosh.
I remember
dude.
Zoblobs. Oh my god.
No wonder it sounded so familiar. It's like this is all one color thing. Which one of us lost a lot of money? Getting the useless
Fucking
thing?
near.
It's okay. He has.
I
some
cannot scan by the
stuff.
gachapon boxes.
If you
The
want
loot
revenge,
box.
Welcome,
I'll
please
start.
have a look around.
God, I
Is
totally
this-
forgot that he bought that stupid bear
Oh wait, what bear? No, I bought the
toy thing. What do
magic.
you?
No, I bought magic screws, right? Magic something.
No, it was
magic
a stuffed toy. I remember it was a stuffed toy.
Oh, it was a
Yeah.
purple bear. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bear.
Yeah, I thought it was magical. Oh, purple screws as well.
You look around as you look more. You just like browse the shelves for a bit, and everything is purple.
Do I get like a sense of deja vu or PTSD?
No,
Where in the dog ward is this? Is this close to like Phillip Lane, that street, or like is it just coming into the dog ward?
this would be wait, Hold on, Give me a sec. This is just coming. This is on Phillip Lane actually.
On
Ooh.
Phillip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Feel
Coming into as you are coming into the dog world, yeah.
Oh, thanks for the ping.
No problem.
So please have a look around. You see that like on the counter, he has laid out like this tray, and they're like purple boxes inside. All the boxes are the same size.
What do you sell here, good sir?
And it's like, wow, the most curious of curiosities.
Mhm. Like,
I'm not falling for this again.
you don't know though. You don't know.
I leave the shop. I just stand outside.
You don't know, dude. You don't
You
know.
don't
Play in character.
How much for one of those boxes?
What's
Ah,
in there?
Yeah.
it could be a magical item, or it could be an amazing purple curiosity. Nonetheless, it's a win-win situation.
And
All involved.
how much is one of these?
5 gold.
Well,
Nah, not right now for me. I usually
Is
just
there
stand at the back of the room at least. I'm not very interested.
gold?
Hmm?
Is there shiny in box?
Eh, Chinese, yes, of course. Many shinies.
He means like currency, like gold.
No currency.
He just says thank you for the silver and walks off.
Hmm. Well, since we are trying to locate the what's it called, shrieking.
Wait. Should we all come up with one goal and buy
Right,
a
I
box?
was thinking. of
Oh
that.
my gosh, guys! Oh, this is gonna have a purple bear.
Listen, it's 10% of our like. of
I'll
what we
throw
would
in
pay.
one goal if you guys want to throw in. one
Yeah,
goal.
I'll throw in one if everyone's game.
Why
Okay, I
do we
guess
always
scare.
fall for this gachapon scam?
It's
But fine, I'll throw in one goal.
right.
I'm not picking it though.
Mustard?
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
subtract
But
one
I pick-
one goal.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope
Is
your character
everyone
has.
throwing in one go?
Yes, I am reluctantly.
That's right.
That's right.
Wait, we got how many from the deposit? 10, right?
10
10.
each, yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you add that.
Yeah, I added that and then I subtracted.
Pick any box you'd like. Roll 1d.
Ooh, get a roll. Ooh, I forgot that he had to roll.
1d20. 1d20.
Okay, Ian, I hope your
Anybody?
character is as lucky as you are.
Ho! But I mean, that could mean anything, honestly.
You. Okay. Are you opening the box?
Yeah.
Mustard. Open
Yeah.
the box and you find. Is first you pull out. There's two items inside. You pull out a glass vial. And when you look in it, it appears to be filled with purple nail clippings. And the next you see it's a rope necklace, which is purple. The rope is purple, and from the rope is hanging a small cloth door skewered with needles, all purple.
Like a voodoo doll?
Yes,
Yeah.
but hanging from a rope. It's a necklace.
Does the door have any like branding on it? Is it by like Blixie?
No, it's not. It's like, I hope you enjoy. A
Is it a very
half
thick
elf
rope?
came in 2 days ago and bought one too.
Half elf.
Oh, well.
Yes.
What
half
color
elf.
was his hair out of curiosity?
What color was Nia's hair?
It was a white.
White!
Aww.
Did he get anything better?
Oh, he got great items. Great, he loved them.
He gets
Ah.
shiny.
Lucky
He
guy.
got shiny.
No, he didn't.
Ah, maybe we're just unlucky.
Mustard wants to go again.
No,
Because he
Mustard.
Well.
wants shiny.
That's gonna have to come out of your arm wrestle money.
I got only one silver.
So you do the math.
So anyway, do you think we could ask him about if you've seen any, like I described Floon to him, like have you seen this person around Floon, give him the
I
description
have
as best
not
as I can.
seen anybody like that. He seems a bit like drugged up and high.
Like, come on man, we bought stuff, can you think harder?
He must be quite noticeable to have red and blonde hair.
Not many people come into Zoblob's store.
Wonder why.
Is this guy Zoblas?
Do you just stay here the whole day, or do you like go out and get a drink at the skewered dragon or something?
I go home and then I come back and then I pack the boxes and I clean the store and then I go back and then I come back and then I clean the store
Alright.
and then I go back and then I come back and then I clean the store.
Always fall for the why do we
So you haven't seen such a person around.
No, there's too many people in Waterdeep, man.
Right. Okay, I have to know. Is there actually anything valuable in those boxes? Like, can you just show me? Just show me one that has something good. I just want to see.
You may see when you give me the money.
Hey,
I
that's it.
Okay.
Should I steal one?
Okay. What?
Okay,
You want to
Anna.
steal another voodoo doll that's all purple?
Actually, wait. Kenkus are supposed to be like quite good at these things. Like they tend to run a lot of these like scammy stores. So would would Mustard have any
What knowledge of scamming people?
knowledge of
Yes.
like maybe like how he does it? Like maybe he'll be able to know which box is the good one.
What the fuck? You have X-ray vision, or not?
I don't know.
No lah. He just puts different items into different boxes. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Oh, guess we're leaving.
Well, you should add it to your
Yes, we
inventory though.
are.
It's a vial of nail clippings and a voodoo doll necklace.
Okay, can hang
Okay.
on to it.
Yeah.
On one day we should stab the necklace and see what happens.
We stab it now.
You stab it now and nothing happens.
No.
Okay, on our way then.
Okay. Leaving the building, you look around Fillet Lane and you see there is a crowd that has gathered. There are two crates that are piled on top of each other, and what appear to be there is a tall human girl with a toy sword at her side, a short, tubby, dark-skinned human boy with a toy wand tucked into his belt, and a kind of like bedraggled, like a very old stuffed owl bear under his arm, and a red-skinned tiefling boy wearing a captain's hat with a very dirty red feather sticking out of it and a leather eye patch over his left eye.
But these are kids, right?
Kids. All three of them are kids. And they are standing on top of the boxes, like calling people over. And you see there's like a small crowd gathering in front of them.
Sure. Can go check it out.
Like, tell everyone, keep an eye on your pockets, guys.
Okay,
Alright.
I extra cautiously join the crowd.
Same,
cautiously
same.
join the crowd.
I
Uh,
put my hand in my money. I put my money in my hand and I join.
Sure. The two crates are piled on top of each other in front of the tiefling boy, with 3 playing cards set face down upon them. He's talking very quickly and loudly, calling to the crowd as he picks up the cards. And then he tosses them like from one side of the box to the other, and he's like, "Follow the lady. Around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. 1 tin shard, that's all it takes. Follow the lady and you could win a small fortune. You there! Yes, you, sir. Would you like to try your luck?" And it points at Elrond.
I have expertise in card slides. Do I know anything about this? Popular scam that thieves use, or any strategy to it?
You haven't seen the trick yet, so you can't tell.
Okay.
What's the? How do I play?
Just follow the lady. Just follow this card. And you see, it's like kind of like tossing them around, like going left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I need you to make a perception check.
Can I do one too? But I won't tell Aaron the results.
Sure. I actually need all of you. I actually need all of you. No, I actually need Maeve and Master to make perception checks.
What about me though?
No.
I'm watching closely.
You can watch closely and make a perception check.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn, son.
I know exactly where.
Maeve, you feel someone brush against you. But you managed to
see.
sk out of the way.
And I check my stuff.
Yeah, no,
Do I have
still all
all
there.
my stuff?
All there. Near, you don't manage to follow the.
Yeah.
Alright. You don't manage to follow the card, And he's like, that's too bad. And it's like, well, if you more successful next time, you can win this whole pot. And he holds like, ching, 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 like 5 silver coins.
Hmm.
Five
Mustard,
silver.
you poke around your pockets and you realize your whole pouch is gone.
Oh no!
All
Oh
of his
shit.
shiny.
Even with advantage.
All of his shiny. That's not fair.
No, mustard only.
Oh.
I'm missing your perception check. Silly.
Oh. Okay.
You also lose your pouch.
Oh.
Guys,
What
That's
happened to
very
being extra careful?
Yeah. I literally said.
Just all of you are like so transfixed by like the cards and everything that you don't even feel anything, and suddenly you lose 2 pouches.
Oh man, should have kept it with me.
Told you, man.
Oh, feels bad, dude.
Well,
Oh.
what you gonna do, right?
You
But I
see,
noticed that their stuff is missing, right?
sorry? Yeah, they notice the stuff is missing.
Then
I'm like,
we check
I immediately
around.
start
already.
like looking around. Yeah, any
Yeah.
suspicious
You
individuals?
see the crowd kind of start to disperse, and you see like the 3 kids are like starting to pack up.
So no one looks like it could have been the person. Everyone was just like nondescript.
Yep. The 3 kids are like, you guys look new around here. You don't look like you know much about these streets as we do.
Be right to assume so. No, listen. Just got my pouch taken from me. Do you have any idea what or who? Does this happen often?
Are you guys a part of this?
I mean, did you have something valuable inside?
Well,
Shiny.
aside from the obvious.
So we might know where it is.
As I see Silesia say this, I crack my knuckle.
Oh,
I mean, like, oh.
Don't
You see they're kind of like a bit scared when you do that.
don't mind.
Okay,
me.
I crouch down to their level and I give my most friendly face I can, and I'm like, look, my friend's there is really upset. Why don't you tell us, and I'll even make it worth your while. And I like pull out 2 silver, or actually 3 silver, 1 for each of them.
Are you guys adventurous?
No, we're nobody. We're just people who want to get the pouch back.
Oh, that's a shame. You know, we've always wanted to be adventurous. But we kind of grew up on the streets. We don't really have homes.
That doesn't stop you. I didn't have a hope.
No, well, it's hard to get around Waterdeep without money.
Well, surely this 3 silver can
It's
get
like-
you something.
If
How
you
about
guys
you
are
tell us where the rest of the pouch, like where the pouches are, and we'll consider like coming back to give you more. I mean, we don't have anything now that we just got robbed. But if you told us,
kind of like, you seem like nice guys, not the usual kind. It's like, Squidly! And you see like the pudgy kid kind of walks over and then he puts 2 pouches down the box.
Smart.
good choice.
That's a
Oh.
pretty good scam.
Yeah, you know, we usually target the nobles. They don't miss the money.
Hmm.
Would
do
noble-
nobles come here?
Yeah.
Oh, we kind of got a couple. But there you go.
I kind of feel for them because I know what it's like. So I make a show of snatching the 3 silvers back, but then I give them like a gold coin each.
They kind of look, and they kind of like.
I
They
do
look
it
very-
with like a flourish, like pull it behind their ear or something to say, here, you can have this for being honest. remember that sometimes honesty goes a long way.
They kind of like salute you, and then they hold up the coin and they like the gold coin. It's like almost like it's been a long time since they've seen like such a valuable currency.
I'm like, listen, why don't you tell us your names? We could be friends. Look out for one another. We're new here
Oh.
too, and we could use some eyes and ears on the ground.
This is Squidly. He points at the one who's speaking is like the tiefling boy. This is Squidly. I'm Jenks.
Jenks.
Give me a sec. What's the last one's name? And this is Ace.
Ace.
Squidly and Ace don't really talk. We communicate with sign. We have a secret sign language that we.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
We tried to invent our secret adventurer code.
That's amazing, actually.
Yeah. We've been working at trying to become adventurous for a while, but it's not been going very well.
okay. So I like spend some time to teach them like card tricks that I know, and some of the like part of the thieves can't. And then I asked them, do you know anything about a golden red haired guy called Floon?
I think we saw him and another man the other day go into the skewered dragon.
Okay.
Describe Volvo.
No, it's not that. That's not him.
Ah,
Oh,
someone else.
what did the guy look like?
Well, he had red hair, red and blondish hair. Actually, they both look quite similar.
Like exactly alike, or just look
Oh
like?
no,
they're
not
related?
exactly alike. It's just quite. They look relatively similar. Yes.
When was this? Yesterday or?
Oh, this was 2 or 3 days ago. I can't remember.
Like they were entering the tavern.
Yeah, we were packing up for the day and we saw they entered the tavern.
So what time was this?
Close to evening.
Ah,
Sun was setting.
was that the last you saw of Floon? Do you know if this Floon guy gets into trouble or
That was the first time that I saw him. First time.
like 2 days ago? You said, yeah. That's about when he went missing, right? According to it could have been during that period.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
So we know that the last person that saw Floon was probably the guy who looks similar to him and entering the skewered dragon.
Seems like our next stop.
Sorry, you said that you had a few nobles come by here recently.
Yep. Sometimes the nobles come by the dock wards at night.
How come?
What
how
are they
come?
doing at night?
Oh, they're looking for a woman.
Oh.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well, I kind of look at Ace, which is the girl, right?
Yep.
And I point to a sword, like, do you like sword fighting? Swordsmanship?
She kind of.
Ah.
And then
And
Jenks says, yes, she does. She's been practicing for a long time, but she hasn't really gotten the hang of it yet. Then she kind of he pulls out the sword and she's like thrusts it at you.
Aww.
I like gesture for
Julia
her.
sheds a tear.
I like
Really?
gesture.
My name is Strahd.
Everyone make a scrying check.
I gesture for her to like pass it to me. And does she pass it to me? The wooden sword.
Reluctantly, but yes.
Step her a bit.
Yeah. And I start
Drink her blood.
showing off my own style of swordsmanship. The very flashy moves,
You
especially.
see, all of them are like, They're like mouths open, just staring in disbelief. Then they're like,
Oh,
Well, with practice, you can do that too. It's nothing fancy. I'm not even a master of my own craft yet.
Are they like homeless? Do they have a alley that they hide out in?
you asking?
Yeah.
Oh, we just sleep on the streets. We don't
Like,
have
do
a
you
home.
guys have a spot that we can come back to look for you?
Not really. We just sleep wherever is warm.
view your class, wherever she might be.
She's probably like knocked out right now.
Yeah.
Realizing
Well,
that you have that
is
diamond.
there any way that we can follow up with you? Like, come check on you again? If we wanted to look for you, can we come back here?
We'll be here for a few days.
Few
We're
days.
setting up shop here for a few days, and then maybe we'll move on to another street.
Huh. Okay.
Can you teach us one of your hand signals so maybe we can see you? We can do that.
Okay, she teaches you how to say hello.
Wow.
Yeah. He teaches you how to say hello. With his like
Okay.
the hand signals.
Hey.
Oh, do you want to ask them what's happening on the streets and
Ask
What do you
them
mean
about
what's
the
happening on the
violence.
street? Oh,
like
yeah.
the violence and all
Sure.
that? Can like have they? We hear that there's been quite a lot of violence recently, like a lot of people dying or something. Like, is that true?
Yeah. He like points further down the street. And you see there's this huge crowd congregating there.
At like Snail Street.
Further down. It's like like near the tavern, nearer to the tavern area.
So like here,
What's here? Where are you? Let me see.
Net Street.
Net Street, cause the tavern is at the corner of Fillet Lane and Net Street, right?
Yes, correct. So Phillip Lane and Net Street will be
So the corner of that
the one
would
is
be.
here,
Oh,
like around here, yeah, around here.
so people are
So-
gathered near the tavern.
So people are gathered near Snail Street,
Oh,
further down the road.
Okay.
what do you mean? Like what? Did something just happen or?
Yeah, there was some guys that did. The city watch is here. They brought in a lot of people.
And this happens often.
I mean, this is the first time we actually saw the bodies.
Mm.
I don't think the city watch have like removed the bodies yet. I think they're still investigating.
Go see. Let's go and check
Just
it
see.
out.
Okay. Tell the kids to stay safe and keep their eyes and ears open. We'll be willing to pay you for information if we meet again.
Yeah, because we are very informed.
Okay.
Then he smiles. He bumps he like pounds his chest.
So cute.
Do they know anything about Volo? I guess not really important to us.
We hear he's a bit arrogant. That's all. We've heard rumors about him.
What kind of rumors?
I asked them, what do you
He's
know about?
very, very arrogant, man.
Ask
Sounds
them, what do you know about the people with the wing snake tattoo?
Oh, the Zentarim?
Yeah.
Well, well, we've heard that they've been fighting with the Xanatar Guild.
Do you know why?
I think they're looking for something. They've been combing. We've seen some of them combing houses.
As in the Xantarim are combing houses.
Yep.
Do you know anything about the Doom Raiders?
No, what's that?
Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Okay, I'll let them know that where we are staying and say like if you find anything important, just come look for us. If you find out anything important relating to like Floon or the Zentarim or
Sure.
any like gang violence, just come look for us. And yeah, and if you are really on your last legs and out of tricks, then you can also come look for us, but only in emergencies.
Sure.
See you around. Keep
You
on
can see you
practicing
then.
is.
And he kind of makes a sign at you. Alright. You walk further down the street. And as you turn the corner, you find yourselves on a street that has been cordoned off by the city watch. Like the whole upper half of the street, the snail street, has been cordoned off by the city watch. And there are like a crowd that's been gathering around, but the city watch are kind of like pushing them back, and it's like, get on, nothing to see here. You see on the floor, lying on the cobblestones, are half a dozen corpses.
That's some violent.
So we identify if the corpses are wearing any colors or insignias, or do they belong to any gangs?
Wait, not done. You also see, 3 blood-drenched humans, who have been arrested, and it appears to have been stripped of armor and weapons. The weapons and armor are lying on the ground.
Do they have the tattoo?
You see very clearly that all of them have a black tattoo of a flying snake on their neck.
Okay. Gang on gang violence.
Yeah, what about the people who are like dead?
You can't see
Yeah.
from here.
We go closer, or is that like the maximum we can
It's
do?
a corner. You can try to speak to the city watch guard or sneak past if you like. I'll leave it up to you.
Okay, who's the
Maeve.
face?
Maeve, do you think we
I
should
don't think
go
they're gonna
ask?
buy it.
Maybe just about Floon.
As in, ask the city
Ah.
watch about Floon?
Yeah, like if you could just take a look to confirm that it's not one of the corpses there at least.
Yeah, maybe we could convince the city watch that we're looking for our friend. That's
Yeah.
that's gone missing.
Well, listen, I'm not the best talking to authorities, so before I
Ah,
get ourselves in trouble, I think one of you should do it.
No worries, Elizabeth.
Ah.
I'll ask.
No, 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 no.
I'll ask. No,
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 no.
no, no, no.
Ah.
I'll ask. Don't worry.
Can I like
Excuse me,
read the
sir?
situation for any more information?
What are you looking for?
I already mentioned, like, can we identify like what like gang anyone belongs to?
If you sneak past the cordon, you might
We
be able
can
to get a
ask
closer look.
first. Yeah.
You might be able to get a better look.
Okay, never mind. Then you can ask first.
Excuse me, sir.
Ian, I
Excuse
see you in
me.
Underlords, Ian.
Hmm?
He probably opened it on his phone.
Hmm.
Disappointing, Ian.
Never focus on DM's efforts.
Wait.
Okay, who's talking to who?
Excuse me, sir. I approach one of the guards.
Yes.
Sorry, but we are not from around the dock wards, and actually we
That
came
is
here.
clear enough.
Okay. I take that as a compliment.
This is a crime scene and we are investigating. I will ask you to move on. There's
I
nothing to
understand,
see
sir.
here.
I understand, sir. Well, our friend has
If-
gone missing for 2 nights, and we're very worried about where he is.
You may file a report in with the City Watch headquarters.
Oh, I think we did that already.
And then
Is
you
it
should
one
wait
guard?
for. It's one guard, and then there's 2 guards who are kind of looking around behind, and there is one robed figure who is like something.
Magistrate.
Black robes.
Yeah, black robes.
Black robes.
Magisters.
This is
What's the
going to
magic?
be a really hard stealth check.
I kind of like lean into Anna and
Um,
say it might not be worth doing anything
Well,
risky.
so there's no chance that possibly we could just check the body and see one of them is our friend.
They say, what does your
Just
friend
wondering.
look like?
He has blonde hair with streaks of red.
None of them have red hair. Is that enough for you?
Good enough for us.
Yep.
Now let's.
Thank you. Sorry about what's happened.
Please move on. We have much. This was a very bad situation.
Before
we
I
have much
leave,
investigation to do.
before I leave there, I just take a look behind him and see like, how are they wounded?
Okay, make me a perception check. It's gonna be a high check. What make me a perception check? Nope. You can't see anything. He kind of steps in the way as you're trying to peek.
Fair enough.
You mentioned that there are weapons and armor laid down, right? Can we at least identify what kind of weapon?
Sure, leather armor, drenched, soaked in blood. Also kind of worn from battle, and also daggers and quivers and bows.
So like, let's say a dozen combatants in total.
Dozen weapons.
Combatants, like how many people are involved in
Yeah,
this
half
skirmish?
a dozen.
About 10 corpses strewn on the ground and 3 people
Hmm.
arrested.
Okay. In the freaking morning. Okay, sure.
Okay, well, let's move on, guys.
Sure.
Wanna dilly-dally?
Are there like other passerbys, busybodies trying to figure
There
out
are
what's going
people
on?
who are always seeming like want to like figure out what's going on, so they always like talk to the guy who is like facing the crowd. Yeah.
Can I-
While the other 2 guards have their backs turned and they're like kind of like walking around the end of the cordon, the other end of the cordon, and the rogue figure is like kind of like milling about, like doing something. You can't tell what he's doing.
Okay, I asked the other I asked them around like who try to figure out if there were any eyewitnesses, houses nearby.
Everybody here
neighbors.
seems like it's the first time they're seeing it. It's like they have
Hmm.
not seen it yet, so they are literally here to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not about to break the law in front of the ropes.
In the city watch.
Screw the watch, man.
Famous last words.
Just the ropes are dangerous to mess around with. I guess we'll head on to the inn.
Yeah,
Yep,
It's
yep.
a not really in the tavern.
Tavern, right?
tavern.
Alright. Okay, the skewer dragon looks like a ruin. You see it, you identify it by a very like worn sign. Yes, both its front facing windows are smashed, and the ship's anchor is lodged in the roof. Through the windows you can see like it's morning, but there's like already a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankards. What would you like to do?
Is
There's
the
like a
anchor,
very
cut off?
there's like a group, like one group of like 6 people who are drinking. They are a mixture, like they would say 4 dwarves and 2 halflings. They seem to be dock workers from the way they are dressed. They have like towels slung over themselves. They are not, some of them are not wearing shirts. They're wearing short like trousers, like work trousers, and like work, like you know, the black like working dock boots.
Well, I guess we should ask them.
There's also
Oh.
the barkeep, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe we can start with the barkeep.
You walk up to the barkeep. What would you like to ask? Go ahead.
Hello.
We looking for pretty man.
Yes, what my friend said. So we're looking for a friend. He's a human that I just described fluent,
Red
basically.
hair.
Sounds familiar. You might want to ask Himslock over there. He points at the dwarf. He's a regular. I only work here like 2 days a week. Himslock might have a better idea. He's here almost every day.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You approach the group of dwarves and they're like, about the murder. Did you hear? I heard they were killing them because they were not paid enough. No, but I heard there was interim. Why would they be killing over not pay? And it's like they're basically like discussing the killing on the street, arguing amongst each other.
Kind of intrigued to listen a bit before approaching them.
They seem to be just like coming up with their own conspiracy theory as to why the killings happened.
Dwarf, huh? Maeve, can you please?
Wait. Does anyone speak their language?
Oh yes. Oh, Elrion.
Sorry, you speak dwarf?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I speak Dwarvish.
I only know like, common phrases.
Okay, I
Military
speak Dwarvish
chants.
actually.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
and
that'll
true.
probably be
That
better.
will make more sense.
I greet them with a hearty hello in the traditional way.
Ni hao.
Lali
You speak of the dwarvish.
That's Elvish.
I
Man.
say yes, I had
Ni hao.
Are you
Dwarvish
speaking
friends
of
where I
dwarf?
came from.
Very interesting. Elf like yourself speaking dwarvish.
Is
Yeah,
Dwarvish just an
consider-
English with an accent?
I consider myself
the
a
fuck
friend
up.
of the dwarf.
But I mean, actually speak dwarvish.
Maeve sneaks a peek at Celestial to see
I'm-
what's his reaction today.
I'm very surprised. I'm just looking at Anna like wide-eyed, like.
Join us for a pint, won't ya?
Sure. Like, can my friends sit
I
as
like
well?
how this suddenly Scottish.
It is Scottish. Now he's going to be Indian. What you want? Sorry, there will be no Matt Mercer levels here.
It's okay. It's pretty good actually. I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
So fantastic.
I would take this over Matt Mercer.
Okay.
Can my friends
You
take a
drink
seat
the
as well?
you drink the pint of ale and it's like piss. It tastes like piss.
Okay, I keep a straight face.
It's like the cheapest ale in the country.
So you guys see like the shit going on outside.
Ah yes, of course.
Know anything about it?
Not really. No. We just we woke up this morning and we went to work and we walked past it and we were just wondering like what was going on. We couldn't figure it out. The guards wouldn't let us get past. We had to go one whole big round to get to work.
You guys, I couldn't help but overhear something about infighting. Or was that about? Or not being paid enough?
It's the life of a dork worker, you know. It's like we work so hard, but we never get paid on time.
How much would
just-
a round of the piss beer cost anyway?
1 copper each.
What?
Wow.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Let me buy you a
Yes.
round.
Dude, some guy probably pissed in it in the back street.
You buy them around.
Yeah, sure.
Of
How many
better
of them?
beer.
There's only one. There's only one A on the tab.
Oh.
Upsetting.
Yeah. let's
Thank you
just-
very much for your generosity.
Maybe you could
A
do us a
Celestial
favor.
of fine taste, I see.
What?
Refuses to get his rooms dirty.
Whatever. Is Anna talking to the dwarves like in Dwarvish or is it in
I
common?
Yeah,
switched to
she-
common now.
Ah,
Like
okay.
I say, perhaps you could help us out too in return for the drinks, maybe some information.
Of course, yes. What would
Yeah.
you need?
We go into the whole story about looking for Fluent. We know he's a regular there. We know that he was last seen 2 days ago. Like, would any of you have been around when he was walking
Oh
with his
yes,
friend?
we saw them. Floon. He was meeting his friend, Renea.
Sorry, what's that name again?
Renea.
Gonorrhea. Kidding.
Wow.
Literally.
Are you familiar with like either Fluent or Renea? We're just trying to find out if they're okay.
The name is very familiar to you. Elra, I need you to make me a history check.
Elrond, the local.
Good enough. You recognize the name is the son of Waterdeep's previous Open Lord,
Whoa.
Dagut Neverember.
Previous open lord.
Previous Open Lord. He has since passed.
Oh,
Ragut.
Dagut. Never Ember.
sure. I need to open the party notes.
Never Ember.
Rainier.
Yes, Renea.
Yeah. Well, none of us actually know. Again.
Was this 2 days ago or something?
This was like, yeah, it was about there. Yeah.
Like how were they when they were here? Did they stay long? Were there signs of a fight? They would disagree over anything?
I don't really pay much attention to them. Renea is just another sport-rich noble who likes to rub our noses in it. Say we drink piss all the time, but he still turns up here all the time anyway.
Interesting fellow.
So. So, will you say Renea looks a lot like Floon?
Yeah, they almost look alike. You could mistake them for brothers if you were not careful. Twins
Indeed.
even.
Ah. Do you think Floon is secretly actually a brother? There'll be a scandal. No. Okay.
Anyway, the two
Maybe.
drank and they played a few rounds of Three Dragon Ante before they left around midnight. And I don't really remember much else. I only know that there were like 5 men who followed them out quite shortly after they left, if I'm not wrong. No, we don't really know what happened after that.
Can you tell me anything about the 5 men?
Well, they were wearing hoods, and the people around here like to keep to themselves, so we don't pry.
Huh.
Yeah. This Renea guy, is he like well known in Waterdeep? Is he easy
Well,
to
he's a
contact?
noble. Nobles are always well known, and he was the son of the previous Open Lord.
So I assume his
course he
last
would
name
be
is
well known.
Never Ember also.
And you just say that family name in Waterdeep, and it would get you, privilege anywhere in the city.
Would we know that if it's possible to contact him or like House Never Ember or anything?
I mean, you could try the Neverember Villa, if you like. I'm not sure how far that would get you. I'm pretty sure nobles do not take guests without appointments.
Does Rainier always come on his own? Or I mean,
Nah, he's
nobles
always
brings
with
his
Floon.
bodyguards or something.
Always with
No,
Floon.
he never travels with a bodyguard.
Okay.
He's always armed when he comes to the dockyard, though. He carries his weapons around.
Mm. And this Volo guy, he hangs around with them too?
The Volo?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen him here. There's always the two of them. Renea and Floon.
Volo has never come here, or he rarely comes here.
I've never seen him here. The only time I've seen Volo was when he was trying to promote his book in the Dork Ward.
Hmm.
Did Floon or Rainier ever talk about Volo?
Not really, not that I know. We don't really eavesdrop on their conversations. I mean, they mostly keep to themselves unless they're buying drinks for the rest of us or gambling.
Right. Do you think Rainier will be visiting tonight?
Well, I haven't seen him since that night.
When you say they come here often, like, I mean, we know you're regular. Like, every day they're here with you, or?
They would come like 3 to 4 times a week usually.
So it seems like they're good friends, basically. Like they hang out a lot.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
In a way that like they genuinely enjoy each other's company. And then we know that 2 nights ago was the last anyone saw of them, leaving around midnight, and 5 hooded figures followed them.
Did it look like the 5 hooded figures were, part of any
I asked that already, right?
group? No, you did, man.
Yeah. Couldn't really tell us anything about them. Lots
Well,
of
now we have
people would want trouble with Rainier, I guess.
yeah.
Maybe
Now we have a
Finn's
new
just
lead though. Is the villa?
the villa.
Yeah, the Never Amber Villa.
But also, I would like to go back and talk to Volo and be like, you've never been the steward there, what are you talking about? And force him to tell us more information, then we can go off it.
Oh, he was
So you've
right.
never been to what?
Because they say that Volo has never gone there. But Volo says, I'm with him all the time, we go there all the time. So it's clearly lying, right? So I would rather go back to the yawning portal and just straight up like, yo.
Okay, that's tomorrow night, right?
Yeah.
It is. But do we wanna hold off on doing anything else until then? Feels like if
I
Floon
think
is in. Sorry?
Oh no, sorry, you go first.
I was thinking if it sounds like Floon and Rainier might have gotten themselves into some trouble, and if we do wait, it might actually be too late.
I mean, it might already be too late for them,
But that's true, but
So, what's the angle that you guys want to take with the Never Amber family?
Well,
If
I
let's
think
say if let's say we have news that Rainier is in danger, they would want to hear about it, right? If Rainier went missing, they would already be looking for him. That was 2 days ago.
yeah, I mean, we could introduce ourselves
I
as
think maybe we can go and find out for ourselves whether Rainier is actually missing.
By
Because
going
if
to the
he's
villa, yeah.
if he's not, then he would be the last person to have been with a Flynn or whatever. Then he potentially might be a suspect.
Yeah, I agree with. I almost said Vilya, me.
Yeah. but yeah, so that's, I mean, if we can walk around, you're right, if someone like him were to go missing, I'm sure it would be a fairly big hoo-ha if we maybe go closer to the area of where like the Never Embers live or something, then
Yeah,
we
so
can figure out like
one way we could do it is we could show up to the villa and say that we have, reason to believe that Rainier is in trouble, which wouldn't be a lie. And if he's
but
well,
what if he's okay?
then they'll be like, he's fine,
But also we can't just stroll up to a noble's house and be like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, that's not how it goes. It's like we have reason to believe it's like blasphemy
But if someone,
or like
that's true.
false
It's not
rumors.
convincing.
Like we have nothing to go on, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Maybe we could just approach as curious friends who haven't seen him for a while, like both Floon and
It's
Renee.
unlikely that a noble would be friends with adventurers.
Well, we could play it as like we are, I don't know, regulars at the bar that he frequents, and we just haven't seen him for a while. And
That's what started to get worried.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not gonna
well,
it's gonna be a hard link lah. I would say. I would say we stake out like the general area of where the Never Ember family or whatever stays, and if Renier is alive and well, we would see him somehow or rather during like the day or night, like coming back home or coming out of the house or
Yeah,
something.
let's
right?
do a stakeout.
So,
sounds good.
and people around would know whether or not something like that were to have happened.
You need to
Sure.
go to the castle ward.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, where is that? It's in the middle.
Castle ward.
Is it illegal to do stakeouts in Waterdeep?
Don't get
Probably.
caught lah.
Yeah. But I mean, Castle Ward houses like the military forces, so
More like administrative stuff, right?
Well, the castle ward is home to some noble families, also the most fortified area in Waterdeep.
Yikes.
It's not illegal to loiter, right?
It's not illegal to loiter. Nobody
Where,
says-
where is his place? Is there any public area near his place?
He is near you see Cage Street?
Cage
Castle Ward.
Street. Okay.
Pinging it.
Okay, see.
Okay.
It's so small.
It's called Shadow Alley. It's not suspicious at
What's
all.
this?
Oh, shadow.
Sorry, that is the
Ah.
Palace of Waterdeep.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just yeah.
Is there an
That seems
area
like
where
a
we
good
could
tourist attraction.
pass for beggars, perhaps?
no.
In
Or rather,
Castle
I
Ward?
There's no loitering people, right? There's no beggars and all that.
No,
It's like an
no.
affluent area.
None of that.
Fuck.
How could we convincingly have a stakeout?
I feel like we would have to be sneaky about it.
For a whole
Uh,
24 hours?
where is the temple?
Which temple?
Temples.
The temple here. The temple of the Seldarine is here.
Oh,
Not
temples.
exactly clear.
Temples will be in the city of the dead. No.
Which temple are you looking for?
Temples, and I would know this because I would have visited upon arrival to Waterdeep. I'm pretty sure it's in somewhere. It's
Oh, there's a tavern there.
House of Hero. It's in the Sea Ward. Never mind.
Okay.
There's a tavern.
Yeah, there's a tavern right on Cage Street.
How
Hmm.
you know?
I'm looking at the interactive
Yeah,
map.
interactive map.
Well, that sounds good.
Sure, you can
Okay.
stake out from the tavern or allow it if you purchase a room.
Ugh.
Okay, so assuming we're scoping it out and what's the room rates like?
You make your way over lah, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean, we thank the dwarves for their time.
Dragon's Head Tavern is 20 gold per day.
Blood.
Well, it is the pricey side.
How much
Well-
is drinks there? How much are drinks there?
Drinks start from 20 silver.
Yeah,
How much?
actually. It's like the Marina Bay Sands of Waterdeep.
Okay, so if we want to do this smartly, we'll need to do it in shifts. Alright? We don't need a reason to be hanging around during the day, but at night it might be hard to like justify So if it's still early in the day, maybe we can keep watch for at least the day till around the evening and see if
Okay, just
there's
the
anything.
the outlook of the house or the
Mm.
villa. It's not even called a house. It's a villa. One guard standing watch at the gate.
That's it.
That's it.
We just had to be out of his field of vision, right?
How
So-
big is the villa?
It's huge.
Like, does it? Is it? Does it? It's
3
like one
stories.
side of the street, or
3 stories a minimum. Large enough with it looks like there's grounds, like enough space for like a garden, a backyard, multiple gardens in fact.
Breaking and entering part 2.
guys? I don't think we should break and enter into a noble's house.
Why? You can
With
do
that,
anything
I
you
agree.
want.
You break in from the side lah. The guards
Yeah,
only
exactly.
at the
It's
front
just
gate,
one
right?
guy. Come on.
Who
You
says
wouldn't-
there's not more guys inside?
Does it look like?
You can't tell from your
So that's okay. So we
the walls are quite
proceed.
high up.
We'll proceed with our stakeout first. How about that?
Yep.
Stick
At
out
the
for
same time-
24.
At the same time, we check the guard change shift.
Yeah. So we're looking out
The
for
guard
guard
does the guard does change shifts.
movement patterns.
He goes
how many
in
total?
and he goes in and another guard comes out.
Oh, okay. So there's more guards inside.
I mean, that was expected, right?
Well, that's true.
Okay, can we like decide?
Yeah, that
our-
would be like a good gauge lah. Probably bigger than that.
That's a huge plot of land.
Probably bigger. The grounds are probably bigger than that.
Okay, let's decide how long we want to do the stakeout first.
I guess the
I
whole
would say
night-
I would also like to hear like the chatter in the tavern. Like, is anyone talking about like, oh my god, do you hear? Da, 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 da,
The
like,
people
kind of-
coming into the tavern are generally affluent folk. In fact, it's very little guests. People come in, they have a drink, and they leave.
Maybe we can talk to the bar.
If you do talk to the barkeep about what happened at the dog ward, he has no clue that happened. Doesn't even
Not
know.
about the dog ward, but like.
Oh, okay.
'cause
About
he
Rainier?
runs- Yeah, because he's near the estate. Did he notice anything going on over the last 2 days?
I don't really notice much. I don't pay attention to Mr. Lord Neverber's house.
Okay. So I assume it's the morning. How long do we want to do this stakeout thing?
You have what? One day? Tomorrow night you have to report back, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But we don't want to use all the time, do we?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Let's see what
Do
we.
you say deduct away the 20 gold first, please?
We didn't get a room, what?
Didn't get a room,
Yeah.
We were just chilling at the
The
bar.
tavern,
Yeah. Because it's daytime, right?
Sure.
I guess we'll wait till it gets dark and see what happens during the day, at least.
Yeah, I think it'd be good just to hang around there during the day.
I can't help but think about that 5 cloak figures that the dwarf
Yeah.
was talking about.
But we have no lead on them, right?
Yeah. Mm,
But well, that's true.
Okay, so let's do the stakeout at least until say 8 p.m. What have we learned about guard movement patterns?
Got
Any
movement, but they
estimate?
change. It seems quite erratic. It can be anywhere from 3 hours to an hour. Some as long as like 5 hours for the shift change.
So was
Doesn't seem
there
like
any other activity that would have indicate that Rainier is in trouble, or did we actually
Is
see him?
anybody walking in and out?
nothing except the
visitors,
changing of shifts.
Huh.
So no one has left the house the entire day.
Nope.
Like not
Should we-
even servants or like
No.
run errands.
No,
or
nobles
No.
would have. Yeah.
Should we pose as visitors?
No. Do you want to die? We are right in front of the palace.
I mean, it's just visitors.
But then you need to make an appointment to even
We could
step close to a noble's house.
we
is
just
what I'm
ask.
saying.
How do we
Wouldn't
make
hurt.
an appointment then?
I don't know. That one.
Hey, it's my homeboy Rainier. Like
Oh.
that.
Well,
You will find that the upper echelon of Waterdeep is closed off, so it feels out of reach for people like you. So like they'll say you need to make an appointment, but then you're like, how do I even make an appointment? I don't know them. That's the point. You're never supposed to be near these people.
Do you think it's worth our time to even approach the guards and say that we think that? Yeah, I don't think that will bear fruit.
maybe we could ask more vague or general questions about the Never Ember people. Just how they are in general. If
We don't even see any servants leaving, so we can't like
Yeah.
ask the help.
Yeah, or like any messengers going in, you know, bringing news and stuff.
we could ask the guards to see if they are willing to do small
Oh,
talk.
okay. When we were seeing all the shifts, I was like, are they the same few guards or is it a different face every single time?
So far it's been like 3 shift changes, like different guards.
Like all the shift changes are all different guards. And they live inside the house because they walk in and out and no one leaves, right?
Yep.
Because the nobles would have live in servants.
Yeah, but the live-in servants need to go and buy stuff, right?
We can be the delivery man. I'm here to deliver milk
That one
I-
confirm
Pizza.
die.
from my own tit.
Are there newspapers? Can we deliver newspapers?
So you would just leave it at the door, right? You wouldn't bring it in.
Alright, what are we
before
doing,
you-
boys?
Because when you have interaction with a noble, you are at the same time dealing with one's entire family as well as the network of business associates and allies. The situation can put you in a troublesome spot if you're unaware of the noble's connection.
Yeah.
Also, seeking patronage from a noble without having been introduced to that person is considered an insult. So you must first befriend someone in their employ or circle of influence.
Okay, let's definitely not approach
So we should step back, go back to finding Flume.
and make a stealth check as I fall over the wall. No, that's
No.
not that.
Immediate TPK, what do you even need to say?
So right now Rainier is like a dead end, right? So we need to go back.
So
to
I mean, no
Flume.
one comes in and out of the house. That to me is very strange. But fine.
It is kind of
Okay, are there
suspicious.
other houses nearby? Like, that's not the only noble house, right? I'm sure like it's like an estate
Sure.
of noble houses.
As in like
Like it's like a
nobles? No, okay.
It's a Sixth
nobles,
Avenue, you know, that kind of thing.
nobles stay in villas,
Uh-huh.
so it's slightly different from a house. In this, you don't see any other villas nearby here.
So it's just one villa.
Yes.
And that's all we see for like miles.
Yes. You don't think there are not that many noble families, by the way. Yeah. It's not like wow, there are 100 noble families. There are a few noble families that make up this upper echelon of Waterdeep.
Okay.
It's
Well-
like the top 0.0001% of society.
And are there any shops along like this street of silver?
This where?
This
Oh, here? Yeah, of course.
so there are shops. Okay, so I would
Ask
say
around, yeah.
then I would like just walk down the street like I'm browsing or whatever, looking at shops, but also looking at the houses that are next to the villa, like
Yeah.
how are they like are they're more bustling, like people do walk in and out, that kind of thing.
They're more well kept, as in the houses are more well kept than the ones that are in the other wards. But what you mean bustling? The shops?
Yeah, I know
Or
like people like moving. It seems like the villa has essentially it's like dead, right? There's like no activity, but like around surrounding it, is there activity? Are there people walking around?
Yeah. People walking around. As in, like, people walk past the guard all the time. They're like random
Give me 30 seconds.
Sure.
random people just walk past all the time. It's not a thing. It's not like a dead town. You know what I mean? It's just that nobody left or entered, besides the guards, when they were changing shifts.
Okay. Well, is there any store that I can dip into? What stores are interesting? Like a trinket store?
Give me a sec. Well, there's a bunch of like grocers, I guess, like daily amenities, a tailor, if you like. What are you looking for in particular? You can find most things lah.
Like
Along
grocer,
this
like
stretch.
sell fruits, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, fine. I'll go into a grocer.
Sure.
And the grocer, how far is the grocer away from the villa?
We'll say along this main street lah, Waterdeep Way.
Oh, it's here. No. I meant here. Like anything along this street. This
Oh,
street.
this street.
The villa is. No, wait. Yeah. Street of Silver. This street.
Street of Silver. This one lah.
This one.
The middle one. Yeah. Sure, you can
Yeah.
find something there.
Like
Yeah.
so essentially near-ish to the villa. People obviously know that they live
And what are you
here.
asking?
I'm just no, I think ask general question like, oh, visiting Waterdeep right here. Like,
How do those
like,
people get their food?
like that huge villa is like the Never. Is it the
Mm-hmm.
Never Embers?
Yes, it is.
Uh,
Very famous family.
Oh, like what do? Are they in the business in something? Or sorry, I'm not familiar with the town, but everyone seems to be.
I mean, you've heard the rumors, right?
Rumors?
You haven't heard why the previous open lord died?
I heard that he did. And
Do I know anything about it?
No.
But no, it was quite sudden, wasn't it?
Well, yes, but there has been rumors going around as of late to why he died. I mean, I thought this was. You're not from here, are you?
No, yeah, that
No,
was
no,
what I was saying. I'm visiting, and well, I'm visiting. I just want to take in the city and.
Well, people have been saying that Lord Dagut Neverember embezzled city funds.
Oh, no.
1 million
Okay.
gold worth of city funds.
What? What do you say?
1
A
million,
million gold.
1 million dragons worth of city funds.
That's insane.
And what happened to him because of that?
Oh, people are saying that he got killed. People were trying. He died protecting his secret.
Wow. Then I guess the government body or something certainly doesn't seem to think so. I mean, there are city watch people guarding his house. Like,
That's not city watch.
oh, that's his own personal guard then?
Yeah, all nobles have personal
How
guard.
many Never Embers are surviving right now? They're a
Is it
large
the
clan.
family?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just Renea. Lord Renea.
The sole heir.
Yep.
Does he have good repute? Is he known to
Oh, I
be
don't know him
responsible?
well.
Oh, surely you've heard talk.
talk is he didn't have a very friendly relationship with his dad.
And I suppose the title of Open Lord just went to someone else. Who's the current Open Lord? Do we know?
Yeah.
Lariel Silverhand. Everybody
right.
knows.
Oh. Wow. Must be lonely to live in that big house, by himself.
With
I don't know.
guards.
I don't pay much attention to it.
Why would they be guarding the sole person if he's not there? Or did they even not notice that he hadn't been back in 2 days?
I mean, but still, they would still have to guard the house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The house
right.
itself, that inside the things are valuable.
Right, right. That's true.
So it will make sense for him.
So, cards on the table. Anyone have access to any information in your backstory that would be a lead to this?
I'm a
Oh.
visitor.
The information is already Dernan already told us, right? But yeah, the Zentarim, the gang that the Zena who now? Zenthal?
Zenithar.
Yeah, the gang that the Zenithar guild was fighting, right? The Zentarim.
Yeah.
They trade in both people, like mercenaries, as well as weapons.
Yeah.
And yeah, like a very illegal, dark organization, right? So
Yeah.
it could be one or the other. It could either be
like either
Zenithar
Xanathar or
yeah,
I
that's
think-
responsible for this.
I think I will also ask the person at the grocer or whatever. Like, I also hear that there's quite a bit of unrest going on right now.
Not in the castle ward.
Well, I mean, of course not here. But that's crazy. I mean,
We don't really hear much of it here. We don't really pay much heed to it.
I mean that's good for you, I guess. Keeps you safe, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, if we are out of leads, we can go back to.
So yeah, I was gonna say that I might have like one lead that we could explore. Can I just ask like Darren out of character, what would my like relationship be with my contact? Is it literally just
acquaintance?
Right, but he's friendly to me or
Friendly unless he doesn't have a reason to be friendly anymore.
right, so I tell the rest that like I recognize the Xantarim tattoo on Yagra because I ran with one of them once. It was just like a one-off job. I think it's worth a shot if I could like ask. Does he have a name? Does he have a name identity?
I might make one up now.
You will know, I'm sure. I mean, if you ran with him / her.
Sure. Here's your name.
Okay, this is the race class,
You random
gender.
He's a human. Male.
Well, if you could find a way to contact him,
Yeah.
we can stay out of your way if you think that will probably make him more comfortable instead of cornered. I mean,
Maybe we could ask him about if he knows anything about anything on the Never Embers or what's become of.
yeah, I think maybe we all of us just go back to the yawning portal, right? And then you can get in contact with the guy. I mean, I don't think we need to be there for the meeting. I mean, judging by how Yagra was very defensive,
Right.
I don't think that having all of us there is going to make him feel very comfortable with telling you anything.
Right.
So I think that, I mean, if you feel that is a good lead, you can.
Let me see what my character would do. Let me check on my bio first.
And then, while you are doing that, we can, further question Volo at the yawning portal, like, hey,
It's
so
one
we-
more day.
so
Okay.
he doesn't stay there? Like, I thought he
No.
had a private room.
Private room as in like a private, you know those kind of KTV private room? That's the private room.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm
Hmm.
neutral good, so I would want the best for what's his face? Rainier, even though like I may not show it. And I'm also very curious, so I'm kind of invested. I wouldn't be hiding any knowledge from the party, yeah, because there's no reason to not trust you guys. You guys are like on my side, right? So I will also say that I had some like I overheard some stuff when I was working with Ren that we know that the Xanatar is against the Xantarim. At least there's some kind of power struggle going on, right?
Mhm.
The Xantarim are backing this mercenary group called the Doom Raiders. Which is why I asked the kids if they've heard of this faction called the Doom Raiders. They have the backing of the Xantarim. However, there's also a second group that is peeling support within the Xantarim, but I don't know much about this second group. I don't even have a name.
So it's like a faction within
Within the-
Xantarim.
Yeah, the Xantarim, because the Xantarim is like a network, and they play from the back the shadows. So
Mhm.
they're acting through the Doom Raiders, or at least they've typically been acting through the Doom
Yeah,
Raiders.
just imagine the Doom Raiders as
Mm,
like the head of the Xantarim. Just imagine it like that, like the head of this Xantarim group, and then within the Xantarim group, there's this uprising, if you would call it, in a way.
Yeah,
It's
so
peeling support
my
away.
how I know this is that I ran the job. It was actually for this splinter group. So we'll just call them the second locust.
No, you didn't run for them. You ran for the Doom Raiders, dude.
Oh, I ran for the Doom Raiders.
You wouldn't have run for the second group. There's no way.
But I know where the second locust has their base, right? That's where I dropped off the goods.
No, that's the Doom Raiders interrogation, right?
Oh,
say?
the way it was worded, it
Oh
sounded
no,
like
no.
okay.
It's
So
just
that's the Doom Raiders.
that
base.
side lah, that side of the Xantarim.
Okay.
Just imagine there's two Xantarim groups. You must always remember. Yeah.
Okay, so it's assume that my contact is a Doom Raider.
Not a Doom Raider, but like part of the group. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to look for him, I would go to the interrogation house.
Sure. You could try.
Okay. So that's all I know, and that's my only lead. That I have an in to the Xantarim, but I don't know if we want to just ask them like, hey, what's up? I'm gonna stick my business in your business kind of thing.
Yeah, which is why I think you should maybe have that conversation on your and not have like all of us like in their face, I mean, they're obviously a secretive group.
Yeah.
Their illegal organization is not like that. Like nobody in their right mind will just go up to someone like Sandra on the street and be like, "Yo, what's up?" It's not gonna go down that way.
Okay, so I can go tonight because it's like already maybe
Sure,
8 or
we
9.
can go back to the yawning portal.
Yep,
You
can
can
take
go
a
tonight.
slow trip back.
Okay. Well, you make your way to the interrogation house, and above the doorknob, there is a engraving of a snake with wings.
Okay, this is Brindo Alley. Where the heck is Brindo Alley? In the Trades Wards at the River Gate. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So I go up to the interrogation house. Is it like a house?
It's a house. It's a flat one-story house.
Right. So if I knock, I assume they'd recognize me.
If I need to pull you away to whisper, I will.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Then I'll mute the stream.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Oh.
approach as normal.
You open the door. The door is not locked, and you walk in, and you can hear the sound of like a man crying out in pain.
I attempt to be sneaky first. So I sneak.
Self check.
Stealth check. Oh,
Hashtag
thank
stealth.
goodness.
Sure. You peek around this wall and you peer into this other room, and you see two like cloaked figures beating up what appears to be like a man. I'm gonna put you in another channel. Give me a sec.
Ah!
Day
No.
one, right?
First whisper of the
Yeah,
campaign.
Other channel means die, dude. Other channel means dark power.
It's up to. No, it's you. That's you.
Other channel means possession.
Let's look at
Anyone
his face.
can read lips. No, I can't read lips.
Wow, Cat mumbles, huh? His mouth like barely moves. No, Darren
It's probably
mumbles.
because he's
more.
not facing the camera.
No, but Darren mumbles a lot more. You see how wide his mouth opens. It's like nothing. It's like 1 mm. I like how we all staring at his lips. Where's the mouth? Where's the mouth?
She.
Yo, Sean, check out my Totoro sticker.
Oh, I've been seeing it. It's very cute.
What's that?
Tataru Taru.
I don't know, it just came.
What's a Tataru?
It's this thing.
Yes.
Is
a
it from a
character?
show?
It's a potato.
It's from FF14.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you guys going to that FF14 event Suntec next month?
Wait, there's
Oh,
one?
There's one.
Yeah.
What? Yes, FF14 players, we never.
Like
How have
the-
you heard of this?
Some friend finder thing.
What? How have you heard of this but
What
we
is
haven't?
Friend finder. What does that mean?
Because
That sounds like some weird
colleague is
matchmaking
in the,
event.
Maybe you should go.
okay,
Kenny.
I don't know, weird.
That sounds like some matchmaking event.
Oh, that's great. It's right up your alley. Like you know
No,
that
it's
you
not.
meet people, but you meet people who like the same thing as you. That's like
Yeah, dude. We just don't go
one
there and like
fifth of the battle won.
we
Just
just
as
print
long as
out.
you don't turn up like near your fine.
We can just print out like perfect legend.
Oh, you gotta
no.
flex like that. You gotta flex like that. Perfect legend, by the way.
Oh no.
What?
No.
No.
We are the
Talking
1% of the 1%, okay?
What?
You're talking about
Yes.
FF14. So that's fine.
Okay.
Flexing.
So she, he says,
Okay, yeah.
it's
And I
like
still-
there's no jobs available right now.
I said like, oh, this is not about. I mean, I'll just cut straight to the point where business
Yeah.
associates.
Mm.
I would actually wondering if you had any information on Floon or the Never Embers. Did they get in your way recently?
His eyes kind of perk out in the Never Ember, then it's like,
Look, you don't have to incriminate yourself. You don't have to tell me anything that you don't want
we
to.
have
but-
no business with the Never Embers.
Okay, can I insight
We
check?
tend to avoid. Yeah, you can do. Go ahead.
Why you clicking? Why you clicking?
I haven't typed the macros out yet.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Alright.
We don't deal with nobles for obvious reasons. You should know that.
So, what can you tell me about the other guy then, Floon? It's got the hair and all that.
I haven't.
description.
I was not done. If you let me finish.
Right.
I have not heard of. We don't deal with Renea, but we do know of. Well, we do keep tabs on the nobles. We do not approach them, we do not deal with them, but it is important to have information. But may I ask, why do you need said information?
Well, I'd prefer to keep my cards close to my chest, if I'm sure you could understand.
Then you will owe us a favor.
Oh,
And if I were honest with you, I'd still owe you a favor, would I not?
That is true. But this is important information. You are asking for the location of a noble.
A favor, huh?
A simple favor. We will call when the time is right.
Within reason? Sure.
Everything is within reason. You of all people should know that.
Of course. So, what do you know?
Renea and his friend. I do not know his name. The one who looks much like him. They like to hang out around Candle Lane.
Candle Lane? Where
Yes.
is Candle Lane? Where's Candle Lane?
Candle Lane. It's in the dock ward lah. It's near the it's in the dock ward. That's all you need to know.
But I already knew that. I tell him. Like, we already know that they hang out there.
Is it? There's a particular warehouse which they frequent a lot. Perhaps you could consider. And it gives you the location of the warehouse. Yeah. And that is where we'll end today's session.
oh,
Sorry, we're like shit posting in the Discord.
I can't go back into the house.
What?
Can't go back into the house.
After it?
Yeah, he leaves, right?
Hey, what got intro one? What got girl?
Just answer his question.
Yes,
house
you can
question.
go back inside the house. What would you like to do?
Like, is there anything left of that room?
Do you want to do this here?
We can go back up.
Whoa! Okay, we'll talk about Kelly. Bye, Jared.
God fucking damn it, guys.
Kelly Teo. Kelly Teo.
Hey, fuck off, boy.
Alec's name is Kelly. What's this?
It actually exists. It sounds like 35 creator like fan booths.
Mrs.
It's at like level 3
Hello.
concourse, which is like outside where all the convention stuff is.
Does she have Facebook, Ian?
For artist booth might be worth checking out.
35, dude. 35 FF14 related booths. Like Ian trying to like
Ian.
introduce some jabo.
No.
Ian.
What?
Does she have Facebook?
Yeah.
Give me.
Uh,
It's okay, I can
I
find
mean,
myself.
it's mean of me to say this, but it's like, it's
Is her name Kelly Fong?
yeah, that one.
Okay.
How do you find? That's so fast.
So smart, cause I'm smart, cause I'm a girl.
What's
So
wrong
that's
with
so
you
easy.
guys?
Just find Ian's profile on Facebook and then go and look at friends and then type Kelly.
Oh, it's cause I don't have Ian on Facebook.
Neither do I.
Oh my god.
I'm good. Anything you want to know. If ever you come across a girl and then you want me to dig, right? I will dig for you. No, no
you
fee
want.
necessary. I got your back, bro. Tell you whether she's psychotic or not. I'll be like, no, no. No, no. In this case, Sunny, no, no.
No, no.
I got your back, bro. no, no.
This is a no-no.
Hello, I am single. Single. Ian, why you
yes.
never tell me you have single friends?
It's a no-no.
It just
The no.
What it means a no
So
no?
it's just no. Just
No.
no. Never mind. It's
I
alright.
mean, a lot of them are also like very, very underage, like all my interns. So I don't think I can intro them to you.
Hey,
How
nothing wrong
cannot,
with
the
young,
interns
I'm out.
cannot be below 16 what?
I'm out.
nothing wrong with young girls.
Wow.
Okay.
What did I come back
This
to?
is all. Is
There-
it being
there-
recorded? This is
Oh
on
no!
stream.
Oh no!
Just,
shit.
Oh, he muted.
just
He muted.
say. No, I'm recording. So.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Ah! So you can go and rewatch that right, and find out for yourself.
Peace.
Hey.
What is this fan
Exit the chat.
event?
Baby melts out.
So they're all the girls that are single in your company are under 18.
Cannot be
Wait,
lah.
wait, wait.
At least like poly, right? Or
Yeah, poly lah.
Poly is
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
that's-
how is
Poly-
that
Poly's still
underage?
Only
underage.
underage.
What
Oh,
is it?
but also be but
18.
also right.
Have you
Poly,
not heard of the rule?
Darren is
If
also
you're
10 years older than them, so
Yeah,
have a
have you not
deck-
heard of the rule?
I have a decade of experience, Ian.
no. No.
Uh,
Ian, on behalf of the girls,
uh,
no. It's a no.
I'm just fucking around. I'm not interested.
Darren is a no. It's a no.
No,
I'm
no.
not interested, dude.
Okay.
hot teacher girl you can go find at school.
No,
Okay.
they're all married.
Dude, my school is like all old people who are married. Okay, anyway, that's today's session.
GG.
When do we want to do next session? When is Stanley flying?
6th February.
6th February. That is next Thursday.
Let me cut the stream first.
Then when will you come back?
19th February.